Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Jared.
I'm Dane.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Steve.
And this week we've got a special guest. He's not a very special guest, he's just a guest. It's another Steve.
Hi, I'm Steve.
He is Steve.
For any future reference now, we do apologise. Going forward, it's going to get messy.
No, because you sound like an old man.
Steve.
That's lost his voice. And yeah, the Steve sounds like an homosexual, so...
Thank you very much.
Welcome to episode 24. We are A Grave for Crows. We are a comedy podcast with four Welsh friends who actually hate each other.
There's no love here.
Scum.
No love at all, man.
Can't stand them, can't
No.
stand them.
Depends on what segment we're on.
Aye, that is very true. Very
That is
true.
right there, man.
we got on the
That
spot,
is right there.
Oh, we always got on the spot.
Sorry, Dan.
Always got on the spot. Anyway, this week we have got a piece of news. Weird tech with Soxy. Steve, too, is going to give us his Desert Island discs. Dane is going to tell us what era he would have liked being born into. Is that Dane?
Not the
I'm
fight,
right,
not
bud.
the fight games, not the fight games.
No pillaging this week, please.
Fuck up, Steve.
We got... Steve, I got to ask now, what is that?
That's one fun fact, technically,
From Dane.
from Dane.
Right.
Technically.
Just for the listeners,
Just
it's
for
written
what
down...
technically means it could be anything.
Just for the listeners, it's written down on this piece of paper, and I just haven't got a clue what it is. This week we start our arena fight tournament, lads. Quite looking forward to that one.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. We're going to put Andrew on the spot. Our main topic is street games we used to play when we were kids. That's a good one.
Go up, Joe.
Shut your mouth, Steve.
Okay.
We are A Grave for Crows.
Oh, you're missing one thing, bud.
What am I missing?
The quiz.
That's always.
It's always there.
It's always there.
Right, no worries, then.
The quiz is always there.
Mind you, the news is always there. Dane's stories.
I better say something.
On the spot, it's always there.
I better say something about our guest as well. He's come and he's going to be talking about his triathlons. You've run a few triathlons, Steve?
Yeah. 3 or 4.
3 or 4? Well,
Yeah, and as I'm doing them, I'm getting bigger and bigger distances, so it's getting more and more tough.
I can see Steve really excited about this one, being the fitness man that he is.
Ex
Fitness man. No, he's
Ex-buff men's here, bud.
ex-beefcake.
Beefcake,
Beefcake. Or fathead. We are A Grave for Crows. Tune in. Welcome to the show. Right, lads. What have you been up to this week?
Nothing. Steve says nothing.
You flooded your fucking bedroom, Steve, yesterday when I was there.
I was plumbing.
Flooding, Steve.
I had their own bits in.
We played
They came with their own bits.
Trivia Pursuit this week
We did indeed.
with Andrew.
And the first question I got asked,
Yeah.
I had it right.
So this is training. You've all been in training, have you?
To be fair, I felt like him this week. This playing Trivia Pursuit must be how he feels every day on general knowledge and simple
struggle.
questions. It's a constant struggle.
Constant struggle, man. But basically, I've got not a brand new house, but brand new stuff in the house. New carpet, new lino, cupboards getting all done,
Yeah, I like
new
it.
cooker.
Looks nice, bud.
So yeah,
Looks
should be
nice.
finally getting done. Well,
Yeah.
last time. Good.
Nah.
Back all.
Bad last night when
I will point out that he's done his hamstring in him today. I was just upstairs patching him up.
Yeah, get details, please.
we weren't
That's
lying
why
when we
he's-
We weren't lying. It's
That's
not a
why
lie.
Vaseline went missing.
He was
He weren't rubbing any part of his leg when he came downstairs.
we was upstairs in the
Well, you
landing.
had to go upstairs, I don't know.
His trousers were down to his ankles.
Yeah.
I was patching him up.
both
I had
hands.
both hands. I had some nice tape there for him.
You were dabbing, weren't you?
He's taped up now. Yes.
No wonder why they were saying ouch.
And nobody have seen the tape either.
I left my Vaseline upstairs, Andrew. I'll pick it up after.
No worries, man.
So anyway, let's get on to the news then. What news we got?
Me, well, you know, Hurricane Dorian now, been in the Bahamas there, and
Who?
Hurricane.
Hurricane Dorian, wasn't it?
Right. Can you say hurricane next time, please?
What did I say then?
You just said Dory.
I
Yeah, you did.
genuinely thought you meant some bloke.
And I did. I was like, who the fuck is
I
Dorian?
swear I said Hurricane.
Nope.
Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas, yeah? It's been in the news, hasn't it? Yeah, chaos, disaster, they're not, isn't it? Yeah, we get it every year now, it's some part of the world,
First of you today.
really. You've got a few games, got a few toys.
It's legit. First I've heard
The
it.
real world.
Yeah,
come on.
It's
week's
quite
all the
devastating
week.
for the Bahamas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Every year.
There's just someone at Florida recently.
Florida, yeah.
Oh, I have heard of it. Sorry, I just didn't realise.
Bahamas first, like, you know.
I have heard of it. Sorry, my apologies. I didn't realise it was called Hurricane Dorian.
I was watching that, right, and I was googling at the same time now, right, and there's a comment, a bit of news that says basically the beast from the east is back again this year, as in January, February next year.
Right.
So they've already forecast the beast from the east is back. It's going to be the coldest winter for the last 30 years. How the fuck do they know that?
It's just fucking.
That's what I was going to ask. How look at this years ago with Michael Fish. He says, "Oh, that storm's not going to hit this," and he come and hit this and just wiped everybody out.
Loved it.
Yeah, innit?
It's one of my favourites, I've got to be honest.
How can you predict the weather? You can't.
But don't forget, right,
Not 3 months in advance. You just can't do it.
I don't know.
Nah.
It is based on one of these prediction forecasts as opposed to the weather.
It's like it's punching numbers into a computer and it says, "Oh, there we are. There's the chances of it."
Don't forget, right, the BBC used to give you a 2 or 3 day forecast,
Yeah.
and then you had the farmers one, which was based on solar flares and the likes of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And you could get a 2-week forecast from that.
Isn't the weather always wrong?
You know,
Always wrong.
In the UK, it is.
It is.
It depends what you mean by wrong.
To be fair, it's
All
always
seasonal, I know that.
it's always 2 coats colder in the UK than it is anywhere else. So
That's just Gilbert.
that's just Gilbert. Aye, Gilbert's 3 coats colder than anywhere else.
We got a resident cloud, we are.
Right. Are we moving on from that
Yeah,
bit of news? Maybe the news. Did you know Game of Thrones? It's not so much news because it's not new, but it's a bit of info for you, right?
It's just his name, is it?
Yeah, it's just. Did you know that George R.R. Martin planned to have Jaime Lannister on the throne instead of the fucking shit ending that we had now?
So why didn't he then?
I don't know.
He lost the rings, didn't he? The TV.
He did, yeah. The
Took
TV
over.
took over the books, and he was fucked. But yeah,
So
it's-
I blame him.
they made that ending so they can branch it off and do. They can go with the Starks. They can go. With
Yeah, of course they can. Yeah, they can
and
do
make
spin-off.
other scenes.
Another bit of news: there is been confirmed that there is a spin-off coming. They're starting to film it now. It's been greenlit and it's starting to be filmed now, I think.
You know we talked about this twice now.
Yeah, but it was never confirmed. It's been confirmed today.
It was confirmed by a TV star, a movie star in America, John. We spoke to him.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, bud? I read this today.
He told us. Oh no,
That was Lord of the Rings, was it not?
God damn it.
Wanker.
God damn it.
Dane?
Put him on the spot.
Wake up, Dane, wake up.
Final Fantasy 7 remaster. Quite looking forward to it.
You weren't. No, you weren't. You're not a liar.
Now I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm looking forward to it.
All I had of him was, fucking shit.
You know Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah,
Obviously there was others.
yeah,
6s and 5s and 4s and many other more.
yeah.
Right.
Why is Final Fantasy VII sort of the more talked about than others?
Because it's the best one.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's debatable. Some people, you know, like 9,
playing
8.
games and
Yeah, it was basically the main one that went sort of 3D. It was a big like revolution. Like the 6 and that was like sort of 2D, side scrolling. But anyways, with 7 the remaster, it played like Kingdom Hearts as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
And now they've changed it to go back to the old style. So there's 2 modes.
Yeah.
You can play it Kingdom Hearts style
Or turn-based.
or turn based. So I'm looking forward to that.
Do we need remakes of reboots of games, or do we actually need them?
Have you bought any?
Resident 2.
I have, Resident
There we
Evil.
you've answered your own question. haven't
I know, I have.
Another bit of news was done.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, give it, let him have it. It's not often.
Not often he speaks.
It's not often he
Now
gets
that
it.
we've demanded one, you know,
Come on, then.
Bit of a blast from the past. It was in Cardiff earlier. Stop at the lights by the motor point. Look to my left, see what's going on. It's a big reunion show in November with all the really old bands. Bewitched are going to be there. I love Bewitched.
Wait. Really old bands. It's not Who. Not the Who.
Not the Who, not the Clash.
I'm going bigger than that. I'm going Bewitched. Fat Man Scoops down there.
Fat Man Scoop.
E17.
E17, the ones who you can pay them 27 quid and they will do you a message for someone. Yeah?
They're there.
Them ones.
They're there.
You genuinely like Bewitched.
I used to love Bewitched, but it's good music.
Let's move on.
No, I accept that.
I think we'll.
I look
Obviously,
at
you do.
him, no, I look at him and I accept.
Hang
that's
on,
what it is
hang
for
on.
minutes.
Watch this now. Steve,
Jared,
Barbara Streisand.
fabulous.
Moving on.
Top sleeve, not looking either.
Andrew.
My bit of news. So Google Maps has now shown a
Always Google.
sunken car.
Loves Google.
No, not Google.
You work for Google,
It
isn't it?
showed a sunken car where a missing man body was found.
Hang on. Sorry, I can stop you there.
Go on then.
Are you getting paid for every time you mention Google?
No.
Right, go on.
Sponsored by Google. So yeah, so Google Maps shows a sunken car where a missing body has been found. Alright, so a remainder of a man who went missing 2 decades ago in Florida has now been found in a submerged car visible on Google Maps.
But he's got to be like Skeleton.
No,
What, has there been a
Basically
drought or
submerged.
something?
So-
So the river's gone
William
down?
Monty, his name
I was
is,
thinking that.
was missing from Florida on the 7th of November 1997. He's failed to return home from a night out on a club when he was 40 years old. And then on the 20th of August this year, 22 years on, police were called to reports of a car found in a pond in Moon Bay Circle in Wellington, which then was found on Google Maps.
But, like Steve just said, have there been a drought and the
Couldn't tell you.
Pond's
It's
gone
on
down
Google-
or something, or-
Probably search on Google Maps.
Yeah, no, but if it's submerged, you're not going to see it,
No,
you?
How come it hasn't been seen for 20 years and
That's
now
it.
and now you
Because
can?
they didn't have Google Maps then.
How can... It's just
Yeah, but
confusing
why
me.
hasn't it been found before now?
Yeah.
That's it.
Because they didn't have Google Maps.
No, Google Maps has been around for
So basically,
what,
when the
10 years?
vehicle was pulled from the
Yeah,
pond,
Google Maps been around the way.
skeletal remains were found inside. 1 week later, the remains were positively identified as belonging of the gentleman.
Go on, Dane. What are you
So
saying?
yeah.
I don't know much about Google Maps. Not as much as you, 'cause you love it. But it basically is a satellite image of the world.
Yeah.
So if it was submerged, they would have to somewhere or another. They've got to put a camera down there.
Yeah.
Or they had a drought and
And
it
it-
dried up.
Google Maps, and the first times I went on there.
So believe it or not, the images
Brilliant.
I have got in the other.
Yeah, no, it's not dried out, it's noticeable.
Yeah, you can clearly see that
There's
it's
a car.
shallower. You can see a top of a car, can't you?
Tell the best thing about Google Maps. You can search anywhere you want. And then the first thing you do, right? You
Search
the
it
house.
out.
There you go.
Oh,
You
there's my
search someone
house.
else.
There you go, Bill.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, oh,
You
yeah.
go anywhere in the world, my house, look.
Then,
That's where I live.
the first places I looked, right?
The thing is,
who
Jared
did I
is on
see?
Google Maps. That's the problem.
Exactly. Who did I see on there? This dickhead,
You
man.
ain't getting rid of me, but
He's even gone Google Maps. Can't get rid of him.
you're not getting rid of me that easy. So, that's it for news. On to retractions, Steve.
Oh, come on, a bit more notice, please.
Steve, you're used to this now. This is episode 24. Episode 24 and he still gets stunned like. He don't know what's going on, he don't.
Right, so, not many for last week now, right, but just a couple of comments, yeah? I've even started putting titles to my retractions now. And this one's called Bar Bar. Is there any reference to anyone?
Is that the Baba Black Sheep did last week?
Yeah, no. This is Soxy's Welsh version of blah blah blah. So I'd like to officially put that into some kind of book as a Welsh-based expression for blah blah blah.
If you remember, he went blah blah blah, but instead of saying blah blah blah, he went blah blah blah.
All good. I never give a shit.
You don't give a shit.
What's mad?
I want to try it.
Should we go for pillaging?
Fuck off. No offence.
Which I've written as.
Hang on.
The
Can
pillage.
I give Soxy his own retraction? He wants us to make a statement from
Yes,
last
he
week.
does. Go on.
You flat out pressured me last week.
I pressured you.
Yeah, because you kept on and
Pressured him
kept on about saying it and saying it and saying it. So I didn't even understand what you were saying.
You pressure that man into
I
wanting
did.
to rape fucking pillage, man.
I asked him a question. He went, yep.
Right, I will stick up for Andrew. He's the gentlest, nicest, kindest soul I ever
Thanks,
meet.
Steve. Thanks, Jack.
Until you get him in the bed.
Thanks, Steve.
All 100 Vikings up and on.
There is not a rape or a murder in his soul or
at all.
body. He's a good lad.
Right, so when Sox explained about his era, he did explain that there was we did ask him when that era was. Jared was looking for dates. We did try to explain that there is no requirement for dates. It's just that Jared did his.
I want dates. I want dates.
So Soxy give us a date of
1700.
1700. The Viking era was 700 to 1066 basically. That's when they were a history of raping and pillaging and going across Europe and making settlements everywhere.
So, sorry Steve, cut you up, but we did put a poll up on Twitter and everyone thought you were talking shit. Mike, you buddy? Mike,
I know.
he wrote a few statements which shut him right down.
He was all over that.
Let me ask our guest, right? He thinks, and he said that Vikings could make better swords than we can today. What do you think about that? You don't need to think about it.
No, he's got a point.
You haven't.
Yeah.
You haven't.
No, the quality of the swords might not be better, but the way, you know, the metal, but the way that they make them is probably better. The quality of the metal is not as good.
We got swordsmiths these days.
No, look.
Go on, hang on. Go on, Steve.
I've got it there.
Come on.
So, yeah, he also, sorry, I can't remember. So he also said he invented the longsword. He was asking what, he said he invented a lot, and he said it was longswords and Vikings. He said they invented the Vikings.
Back off.
So they did not invent the longsword. But when it comes to swords, Scandinavians preferred the Frankish arms. So they would go to Germany and the likes, which they are now, yeah, and France, for their weapons.
And they had them imported.
They would have them imported because the
Now he agrees though.
the iron ore in and around Scandinavia was shit. So, sorry, Sox.
No worries.
Wasn't there pillaging as well? Didn't they like pillage swords? They must have pillaged swords.
Oh, I dare say, yeah. A couple of gems on them. In the hands of a beautiful lady, maybe.
Don't get him excited.
Or a monk.
Do not get him excited.
Right, so this is not a retraction night, but can we get a poll up as well now, right?
Right.
Asking the listeners, are we in the presence of genius? Yes or no?
I think we are.
I want it out there.
There's hidden genius there somewhere, isn't there?
Thought yes. Be nice.
You vote with your minds, not your heart, please.
Yeah, spot on.
So, John Johnson, Pluto.
Shit. Yeah, it is a planet. It is a dwarf planet.
Pluto is no longer one of the 9 planets.
Why is you talking shit,
It
Peru?
has been relegated
Yeah.
to a dwarf planet.
So it's a fucking planet then. It's got planet in the title.
It's still a planet,
One of
but
the
not
9,
part
which
of the
was
solar
your
system.
argument.
Ah, go on, I give up. But it's still a
Oh,
planet.
thanks for giving it to me. I appreciate that. Mulder and Scully.
Mulder.
Yeah, so Mulder and Scully.
We didn't bring him up last week.
It was last week.
What?
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, do you know why?
Why?
The only reason I'm bringing that up is, right, doing the Mulder and Scully,
Oh, we did, yeah. We did.
we all noticed a lot of lip smacking, yeah? So I just want to say we'll not be bringing any sweets.
It was your fault.
I will not be bringing any more sweets. The kiddies are on Jaffa cakes this week. They will be chewing, but you won't be able to hear them. Except the Jaffa, probably. And you asked last week for a attraction for Ace Ventura.
Did I?
Was it a cartoon?
Yeah.
Are you involved in these shows or what? 3 seasons of a cartoon.
Forget.
Between 1985 and 2000, all done.
Is that when you cheated?
I didn't.
I'm convinced that motherfucker was looking
Oh,
at
mate,
me.
he
I
flat
wanna
out
know-
cheated last week, but don't you fucking start anything. You told him the fucking answers, or you
I
must have
didn't.
seen your phone.
Hands on
I-
heart,
hands on, I
I
did
did
not
not cheat.
fuck off.
Anyway,
Hands on heart, I did not.
we got...
Any idea what was happening?
Nope.
No.
He was asking questions in the quiz last week, man.
Right.
The first one,
He'd go, so there's a boy down the road, and he'd put his hand up and give him an answer. Could have been anything.
I did not cheat. Someone point out. Anyway,
I'm clean. I'm clean.
Yeah. We have got another
Brownie points for
listener question. It is from Jolie from the States.
Jolie or Jolene?
Jolie. Unlucky, Steve. You're breaking up in Dolly Parton today, but...
All over it then, all over it.
Jolie from the District of Washington in the United States. She has asked what we think of Spider-Man leaving the MCU and going solo.
can we have a discussion?
We did, but she's asked our opinion on it, so we'll have to give her an answer.
It's great.
Steve, like the idea of it. Do you want to tell us why, Steve?
Yeah, because, right, well, Spider-Man now, he's in the Marvel Universe, so he's with all these other characters in all these other films.
Becoming Tony Stark.
Yeah, becoming Tony Stark, basically. So, putting him back with Sony, and who is with Sony? None other than Mr. Venom. And who is Spider-Man's arch enemy, Mr. Venom.
Mr. Venom.
Yeah, so here we go.
But-
Spider-Man versus Venom.
I like the idea of that,
Come.
but I got a counter argument to it. Venom is now portrayed as a hero because of the last film.
Anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if they bring Carnage into it, which they're supposed to be doing, and they team...
They've got to. He came in at the end of the last film.
Venom, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they team Spider-Man up with Venom to take Carnage down, that could be a good film.
they? Yeah.
It could be a
But
very,
it's
very
got
good
to be
film.
Venom and Carnage first.
Oh, yeah.
There's got to be
It's
a
gotta
Venom
be-
and
Yeah.
Carnage film.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
thing is, it's come at the right point now because there's no
Yeah.
more Iron Man, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, or basically...
There's not going to be no more Iron Man.
There's not, no.
Stark's gone, so the only person who's going to be, well, if you want to come Iron Man, it's going to be the female version, which is his wife,
yeah,
or the daughter.
yeah.
That's basically it. But that's gonna
There
be
was,
that's probably
in the
third-
comics, there was a female
Yeah.
Iron Man.
I watched the film yesterday, the new one, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, Far From Home, is it?
I didn't mind it.
I told you, but it weren't brilliant, was it?
No, it was alright, but
But it wouldn't-
I wasn't expecting nothing though.
But I was expecting wonders, and I come from it underwhelmed. I really did. Dane, what's your opinion?
I think it's stupid, really. I think all these big companies buying the rights for these superheroes is ridiculous. I think you should give the fans what they want.
Yeah.
They're all one big superhero family. And they're robbing fans of experiences they're never going to see.
Ooh.
He's right. He's right. 'cause
That's the most intelligent thing he's ever said.
Come on. When I was a late teens, early 20s, Fox Kids, all day, every day, you had your Marvels on all the
X-Men.
time. X-Men, Spider-Man, and they all crossed over.
Yeah.
They all did, you know. And
There's,
then,
there's no dramas.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all these companies like, no, you can't use that. He's
Yeah.
mine. It's like, no, he's not yours. He's
So,
for it.
so quick vote. Do we think it'll work? Do you think
yes.
he's going to take off? It's a yes from you. For me, I think if they go the way of the Carnage and the Venom thing, it's a yes. Dane?
I'm sorry.
For Steve won.
Steve?
As long as they stay away from sort of Spider-Man 3,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the Amazing Spider-Man.
the Amazing Spider-Man, in the way it was developed as opposed to storylines, because they're all good storylines.
Venom was done well.
I really enjoyed Venom.
And me.
So as long as they sort of stay on that kind of trail and don't try to go too, I don't know, too superhero-y. Because
Yeah.
it was quite down to earth, Venom, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As much as Rockets are, like, you know, and
Yeah.
Aliens, it's quite down to earth.
Yeah. Do you think it'll work? Do you
Yeah, I
reckon
think-
he
I
can
think-
take off? Andrew?
Yeah, I think it works. Well.
Yeah. Well, Jolie from the States, thank you very much for your question.
Jolie winning.
And thank you very much for listening. So, Andrew, it's a time I've been looking forward to, mate. It's weird tech. Come on, what you got for us?
This might be one for all of us, right?
Do you know, right? You give a look.
For all of
It's
us.
me all the time.
He does look at you, doesn't he?
Stays at
He
Steve.
stares at Steve.
So a bit of weird tech. This is called the Dream Box.
Stop looking at me.
The Dream Box, Steve. So the Dream Box is a recovery cocoon that immerses the person with chromotherapy.
What is it?
Chromotherapy?
Chromotherapy, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chromotherapy.
And
Chromotherapy.
sophrology.
No, I'm back.
Sophrology.
Yeah, sophrology.
Yeah. For 15 to 30 minutes. Right? So what it does, it basically targets an unusual trio in its advertisement, collaborators and athletes and the medical professionals. So it's basically it's a cocoon.
So, and what do you do? It relaxes you
Yeah,
and...
it's like a dream box. So basically you can...
What do you mean? Yeah, it's like a dream box.
Is it- is it-
It's called a dream box.
Is it that one where like you're soaking water and it's all silent and quiet?
It's you immerse within, like
Did-
sat inside.
They done it on The Simpsons, like.
It's like the cryogenic chamber,
That's it,
basically.
Yeah.
So instead of the cold getting you, they're putting other things in to help you get better, basically. Heal.
Basically, that's
Yeah.
the dream box.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So these are like the ones they use for when they come up from the depths of seas too quick.
Yeah, they
So
are
they-
barometric chambers, isn't they?
Barometric, yes.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's similar to that.
like, have you seen the cryogenic ones that the Welsh rugby team use?
So the ones you jump into and it freezes you.
No,
instantly and-
it's big fridge. It's a big fridge, and they freeze you. You go in with nothing but your boxer shorts on, pair of gloves, and a hat, and they blast you with this cold air, and it lets your body recover quicker after
Yeah.
all the injuries. A guy who I used to play rugby with up north, he went to London in 2012, and he had a portable one, and Mo Farah was in it, and he Facebook photos, yeah, and that's what he does, a mobile one, and yeah, it's for recovering and healing.
Talking about athletes, like rugby and stuff like that. Don't WRU, right? Wales team. So they normally train in Kakamana, don't they?
Yeah.
Right? And they got all the equipment they use and stuff like that. So when they went to their previous training, it was in Turkey, I think it was, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, yeah.
For the World, when he were,
For the World
for the World
Cup,
Cup, yeah.
Right? They took all the equipment and shipped it over to where they were. From the same stuff.
Genau.
Yeah, well,
And
what they
then
were doing there, they were training at altitude.
Yeah, for Japan.
Yeah, and then coming back down.
Yeah.
To
And then they shipped it all back
Yeah.
to Kakamana. Like, that's crazy.
Well-
Similar to the barometric.
Yeah,
units and all
yeah.
that, but if you're doing it consistently and you're training on it,
The
it's
moment,
actually better for you.
the moment Steve too said that the Welsh players go in this chamber with just their pants and nothing else,
You were straight on it.
you got really excited, Steve.
I seen you. Jack, I seen you looking up in the air.
You were there, mate. You were
Right,
there.
Scrolling and details in there.
So the price is £18 for 15 to 30 minutes, or
Right.
you can purchase a device for $7,000 per year.
Seven
You
grand.
rent it for
So
£7 grand a year.
£7,000 a year.
Nope.
Nope, I'm out.
There's a little something sort of similar. I think it's in Amsterdam for some reason. It's
It's all in Amsterdam then.
they got it right. It's like a hangover cure chamber.
Right.
So you go there, you've got like a little bed. They give you oxygen, loads
Las
of drinks.
Vegas.
It's Las Vegas, isn't it? And it's basically just to recover from a hangover all day.
Yeah.
Which would be really nice. 'cause-
Oxygen bars they are.
Yeah. 'cause
Right
when,
there.
Las Vegas.
when I got a hangover, I can't do anything. I'm on the
Does it work?
sofa.
Apparently so, yeah.
Nice. Well, so I'm out. You out? Or you gonna get it?
I'd love to, but I'm out £7 grand a year. But how much was it for a
£18.
session?
£18.
Yeah, I'll have two, please.
How many? No, I can only one a week. That's 52 times 18. Fuck knows, but it's not £7
I
grand.
waste more money than that in the bloody gym.
Oh, yeah, I'd rather rent once a week, as opposed to paying £7 grand a year.
That's it, isn't it?
Well,
I don't think the money works out.
cheers for that, Andrew.
No worries, Jack.
Looking forward to next week's. I think we should move on now to Steve 2's questions. His Desert Island Discs.
Okay.
Right, Steve, unfortunately, but for you, when we have guests on, we ask them to give us the Desert Island Disc. We've all done it. It's fucking hard. It's really hard.
Did you find it hard?
No,
Look at his
no,
face
no, not really, no. I know what I like and that's that.
There you are.
Fair enough.
Decisive.
Let's see if his answers show us all, innit? So, let's give us, what do we want first? Let's have film. It's an easy one, film.
No, well, probably the one I watched the most, and that's Lethal Weapon 2.
Lethal Weapon 2.
Not Lethal Weapon 1?
No, Lethal Weapon 2. But the South
What's the second one,
Africans,
Jar?
the drugs, the dollars, the Krugerrand.
Patsy Kensit?
Oh, yes.
Number 2.
It's the one with Patsy Kensit and the South African drug lord, Steve.
Yeah, but I want to agree with him just to annoy you.
Wouldn't annoy me, it's his choice, not
No, it
mine.
is, because every time I say
And Joe
number 2 or 3,
Pesci. Joe Pesci,
Oh,
so
he's
funny, innit?
fantastic.
Which one's better, Steve? Predator or Predator 2?
Predator 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
In fact, as soon as he said Joe Pesci, it's Lethal Weapon 2 as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't do it, boys. I can't do him, man. Fucking Predator 2 better. I can't, man. Have a word, Dane.
I couldn't tell you, I haven't
In
even
fact-
seen Predator 2.
In fact,
Good, don't.
who's in Predator 2 and Lethal Weapon 2?
Fuck you.
Don't cover it.
It's not Donald Glover.
Isn't it?
Danny Glover.
Danny
That's
Glover.
the one.
Danny Glover.
Donald.
Donald's brother.
Donald Glover. Anyway, Steve. Lethal Weapon 2. Yes, your choice, but it's your choice. You're going to be watching that over and over again. It's the only
that's
film you
cool.
got.
That's cool.
It's the only film you got.
That's cool.
You just want to see Patsy Kensit fucking cutting its boobies again, don't you?
Oh, yes.
I respect that.
No, you want to see fucking Mel Gibson's fucking
I respect,
crotches, so
I
you want to
respect
see.
that as well.
Anyway, on to the book, mate. On to the book.
Right, I was going to pick a book, but I've changed it. I was going to pick Joey Barton's autobiography, but after you've read it once, I don't think you could read it again.
Right.
What I read is a mind management book. It's called The Chimp Paradox. It helps me with just with my mental well-being and help me with things. So
Right.
that's a perfect book for me to take away if I was
So
on a
it's
desert island.
kind of like a self-help book.
Yeah,
type.
yeah. It's written by a guy who helped the Team Sky track team and helped them, be competitive and just, get their mind into a set where they could do things and
Yeah.
overcome things.
So when you're on your desert island, there's no
Yeah.
desert island. When you're on your desert island,
Yeah,
on your own,
yeah,
let's say half a mile circumference,
yeah.
what is it going to do for you?
Well, it's a mind management book, so it goes from when you're, say, you're depressed, you're lonely, it'll help you get through them things. So when you're on that desert island and you're in at your wit's end, you can turn to pages in the book and it'll help you get through that day.
Can I just interject there that none of us actually chose a survival book and out the survival of this island book?
If I remember, one of us was having a party, weren't they?
You chose. Oh,
Someone was on a holiday, weren't they?
it was an all. That was Lawrence Fuller.
No, it wasn't nice.
Yeah, he wanted that fucking. He wanted the proper island, fair play to
It
him.
was Morgan.
Was it? Oh, it was Morgan.
Morgan was
I beat that he wanted, is it?
Well, I can't argue with that because you actually put some thought in that book to actually help you.
For myself, like I picked Rocky. And
Yeah, okay.
For the music of the film,
Yeah.
And you know, it's sort of
Keep you motivated.
running across the
Yeah.
beach, obviously, so I can get up my coconut trees and whatnot.
Yeah.
Kind of similar.
Yeah, no, that's a
Chase the chickens.
thing.
And if I get lonely, I can always talk to Rocky, can't I?
Chase the chickens. Oh, Adrian! So, Steve, on to your album, bud.
Oh, right, okay. Right, this album I listened to first, early 80s. My friend's bigger brother got me into it and he said, yeah, here's a tape, listen to that. And it was Iron Maiden, Live After Death. And I knew every single word of it and I could still listen to that over and over again to this day. I just could.
That's kind of a like a get you going type of album.
Yeah, no, well, can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up and down. Yeah,
It is, yeah.
It's up and down.
Do you know this album, Roger?
No, not really, but Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden's quite heavy rockish.
Heavy rock, yeah, it's metal.
Heavy rock,
Metal,
isn't it?
yeah.
Metal.
Metal, yeah. That's the type of music that'll get you going.
It's clearly so you've listened to this quite often. Of that genre, heavy rock.
Oh, Dane. Bewitched, but
I like a bit rich, but some catchy tunes
Sing
in
me a
it.
song, sing me a song.
See, I fight like me dad.
hey boy, sitting in a tree.
In fact, can you sing one of these songs to a heavy metal tune?
They could put her off easy.
Yeah, you could. You just found them fit, didn't you?
I can't remember what they look like.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
no, you like the twins, didn't you?
See how excited he got?
I thought that was the cause, wasn't it?
No, there
Oh,
was,
they were nice.
no, there was twins.
Alright, boys, calm down.
They were
Similar.
one of them out of Boys Homes is the one covered in tattoos. Shane, they're his sisters.
I think so, yeah. I think he's right, yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
food.
Wait.
We're not going back to Bewitched.
No. Let's go back to heavy metal now. What's heavy metal? Obviously, you can turn up as loud as you want. You can go fucking that together.
Yeah.
You're all on your own. Best time to put a bit of heavy metal on there.
Yeah.
But what's it going to do for you again?
Heavy metal.
It's going to give him something
Yeah,
heavy,
it's
isn't it?
just-
No,
It's a
no, it's
constant.
because it's not all.
Blazing
It's not all heavy
The
though. It's
fucking
this
beach,
slow.
you're shaking your hair.
There's a tune on it. It's the Rhyme of the Ancient Man. It's like 10 minutes long, and it's this loads of intro. It's like, yeah, it's nice. It's not all heavy. And the thing is, it's live. It's taken from their world tour in the 80s. So, yeah.
So my missus the other week went to a end party in Cardiff
Yeah.
to a heavy metal club.
Yeah.
It wasn't for her.
Yeah, she hated it, didn't she?
You either, it's like
I did say
Marmite, isn't
that.
it?
I said, well, he's in there moshing all over. She said, no, I'm not happening. She said, I do fucking know what she said.
I don't like death metal, you know.
No,
all
no.
that stuff.
You want to hear the words, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's move on. Meal.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think you're going to rip me to pieces for
Oh, I'm going to, because I just seen what you've written down. I've already seen what you've written
I don't
down.
know it. Before you seen on it, so you're a triathlon runner, right?
Yeah.
Into your sports, this,
Yeah.
that and the other. Now, is he going to go healthy? Or is he going to go pig shit all out?
Oh, no. Anything with chicken in.
I'm not giving it to you, Steve.
Why?
I'm not giving it to you. You cannot say anything.
Anything with
You
chicken
can't say anything with chicken. I could only have one curry, but I wanted curry, because I can have multiple
You have
curries.
to have a meal. You can't have...
All right, and
anything isn't... Oh, God,
all right, a
anything is a meal,
creamy chicken tagliatelle. There we are.
Shout that is.
That's a good shout. That's a mushrooms there.
Oh yeah.
Get the fuck out, yes,
Mushrooms
Steve.
and cheese.
Give mushrooms a rank, but mushrooms are
garlic.
Whoa, that's a good shout.
Yes.
I want to go on to drink there now, right?
I want to go on to drink.
So I want to establish something there now. Go on. Drinks.
Drinks. Right. Don't give me beer for Christ's sake. 4 beers and I'm
Done.
Yeah, done. Yeah. But Jack Daniels and Coke, I can drink that all night. Give me a bottle of Jack Daniels, a couple of bottles of Coke.
Shout in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all night.
With ice or without ice?
I like it with only one block of ice.
I like it with ice.
You're gonna fucking melt on a desert island, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't have ice, mate, I'm sorry.
That's it. I'll drink it warm. I'll drink Jack Daniels straight out of the bottle. I don't care.
Steve likes it with an oxygen chamber, Steve does.
Yeah. I'm waiting for them to vape it like they do with the vodka.
Vape vodka.
Yeah, have you not seen what they've been
You
doing?
haven't seen that,
They've been
have
Oh, he's on it.
He's on it.
He's on it.
vaporising it into a bag.
Okay, now.
Yeah, they'll be doing it with JD soon. I'll have some of that. Have you not seen it?
No.
They're vaporising vodka into like a carrier bag and then you inhale it.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
well-
Fuck that.
To me, all that's doing is cutting your body off of oxygen. You know.
Well, yeah.
That's all it's
Of
doing.
course
It's
it is, yeah.
suffocating you.
So,
I don't get it.
I just want to warm this up now, right? He's on a desert island disc. Not desert.
there's island discs. Yeah, there's island.
He's on a desert island.
Watching Lethal Weapon 2.
Half a mile or 10 metres circumference, whatever you want, yeah? He's just watched this film. Yeah, he's happy, he's got a bit of Iron Maiden on, no? Just giving it a bit of motion and his head's going, yeah? He's just had his tagliatelle chicken.
He reads his book.
Yeah.
No.
Creamy
He's
chicken.
having this now with his fucking Jack's night. And all of this is under the blazing sun. He's sick as a fucking shot.
He's not
I
right
bury
answer,
myself
is
up
it?
to my
Yeah.
neck so I get cool. Wait for the tide to come in and say goodnight.
So, Steve, you're on the stairs island now. Like Steve said, the meal, the food, the music, the book. Podcast. What podcast do you listen to? You can only listen to one podcast. What would it be, bud?
Trick question, innit?
It is a
Of
trick
course she
question.
was.
It's not a trick question. Nobody else has said it.
Nobody else have said ours.
Apparently the trick is on us.
I think I've only ever listened to one podcast in my life, and I think that was a talk sport one. But I don't.
And now he's on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk, no talk sport. There's no sport in you.
Hey, we used to talk about rugby, mind. We got the Rugby World Cup coming up, mind.
Starts on Friday, but
Friday, Japan and Russia.
10:35 in the morning.
Quite looking forward. Is that Wales' first match?
It's
No, Japan and
Russia's
Russia.
first match.
When's our first match?
Saturday.
Saturday.
You know the rules to Rugby World Cup, don't you?
Yes. All right. I got you.
It's not going to be Wales, is it?
No, obviously. So, that's your Desmond discs, Pat.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy with it. You happy with it? You're never going to be happy. You're not happy with
Never
anyone.
happy with anything, Jack.
I've said my bit, right? I've said my bit.
And yet he's still talking.
I do like the survival bit, though. It's not so much survival, is it? But it's keeping your head straight, isn't it?
yeah,
As
yeah,
opposed to
yeah.
survival.
Yeah, I like that.
I liked it. You know, the food's on.
Why did you tell us what you didn't like, Steve?
I'm in.
And what was you in music? War of the Worlds.
All those.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
He keeps trying to slide me off, but he remembers them.
You
right?
can't.
Right.
Nah.
I gotta move on, boys.
Please.
Thanks for that, Steve.
Worries.
Brilliant. Dane,
What?
it's the topic you've been dreading, mate.
It's a topic he puts no effort into. What's he dreading?
He wakes up Sunday morning.
What era?
Oh, this one.
Oh, sorry, that one.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to have been born into, and why?
Anytime now.
All I'm going to say is,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going on a little adventure with pirates, but I wouldn't like to live here. just send me on an adventure, send me to sea, and then all of a sudden someone sends me back and go on.
So, which pirate are you talking? Blackbeard, Pugwash, what are you on?
Just any ship, I'll go anyone.
Titanic.
Yeah, come on, get a bit more than that. So,
Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that.
He's going to go into massive detail.
you're a pirate, yeah?
I'm not a pirate.
So what are you then?
I don't mind wearing this with the costume.
He is the ship's bitch.
No, it's not. It's not. You're in an era, right? It's
Yeah,
not
with a carrot on his shoulder.
It's not a costume.
It's
dude.
clothing.
You're there. It's not a costume.
Right.
It's what
16th,
you fucking
17th
wear.
century, I'm guessing that's the pirate era.
Yeah, I think so it was, wasn't it? 16th century.
I never say anything I don't know.
And then go on.
I think, that's how cool it'd be, right? On a little ship, going out,
Getting seasick.
a little bit of treasure, but then it gets a bit, bit gruesome like.
This is week 2 now of pillaging. Go on.
He's watched Pirates of the Caribbean, haven't he?
This week.
I'm all up for getting that hidden
Most of
treasure.
his ideas come from this week.
I'd be on a day on the ship and send me back in.
So would it be
Captain?
a captain or Little bitch scrubbing the
I'm
floor.
happy just flying the wall down. I'll sit there, chill out for a bit.
Are you going to get in the bird's nest?
Why not, innit? Have a look
You don't
about.
like heights, Dane? You don't like heights, but
I don't fast nights, I don't.
So you know you're
It's gonna be soft landing, isn't it?
scrubbing the floors.
And then a day later, send me back.
you can't go back.
Because I can.
No, you have to be born in this era.
You gotta live in it, man. Like, I have to fucking live in the fucking era, man.
This isn't. If you could time travel anywhere for one day, where would it be? This is what era you would like to have been born in and why.
Yeah, but none of us know anything about our eras, do we? He's getting Vikings of a TV show.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm going to say I won't mind going on a little pirate adventure. But I wouldn't.
What kind of pirate adventure?
The one where they look at.
So far, right? You're on the deck and you're scrubbing the fucking deck. That's it. That is not adventure.
That's my job, I'm still at the sea, ain't I?
But you didn't want a job. You wanted an adventure. Who
Go
are you
out.
there with? Captain Jack?
Go out.
What's the adventure you have to treasure?
This fucking topic, right, is shit. I have a rant now, right? Everyone's got, oh, what you do like that? No one knows anything about the eras. They all just looked at it online or watched the fucking forging shit for an hour. This fucking topic is shit. I'm putting a stop to it. On to the next one.
Listen, all right. When you was a kid, everybody wanted to be something when they're a kid, yeah?
He said pirate.
Exactly. But he didn't. Yeah, but he said pirate, but he wanted to be a fucking hand scrubbing the deck.
Dane, it's our turn next week because it's his turn to give us his era next week.
Because I done a bit of research into it, right? And
It doesn't sound like.
no, it's not all smiles and sunshine.
No, it's not. No,
It's fucking.
it really ain't.
They all go on a ship like a stabby ship.
Most pirates died by the time they were like 24 or something.
Yeah,
Disease,
yeah,
That was their life
Scurvy
expectancy.
and fucking
Yeah.
stuff.
So get me on it for a day, innit?
You can't.
What do you mean I can't? It's not happening anyway.
Come on, then.
It's not fucking happening anyway.
I tell you, all right, you were that close to walking the fucking.
I need to fucking walk the plank now and get out this fucking stupid podcast. That's what I'm going to do.
You know what? He's been asked for one thing and he's pouting. This is what this is. He's throwing his toys. He's throwing his pirate
Honestly.
toys out.
Come up with the worst ideas every week.
Steve, I'm going to put you on a spot, but you must have been thinking about it.
No,
No, I don't. Oh, well.
wait, Steve on. Dane, I'm going to put you on the spot. He was obviously thinking about it. Yeah? No? Go on, Steve.
No, well, I think I was born in the right era, really, where I am. Yeah. So, no, 70s, coming through the 80s, all that. Yeah, I like that.
So what was you in the 70s?
What do you mean, what was I in the
But
70s?
Dane was a hand on the board.
What was I?
So he was
70s.
pillaging the fucking.
Hey, Roman.
What was I doing?
Roman
I was watching the moon landing.
Have you seen that bloody, was it Spartacus, Gods of the Arena and that?
Fantastic.
Oh, there we are. Have you seen them, the people who were in charge there?
The orgies.
Yeah, they got, yeah.
The Roman, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
The Romans. Oh! I think Steve just took you on, Steve.
Next time the guest comes out, we stop asking questions. So,
Yeah. Yeah, he
now,
got
now
me.
the dance is over, you're a Roman. What kind of Roman are you? You are going to...
Yeah.
What, a Roman with big boobs?
He did do the hand gesture, didn't he? He done the hand gesture of the boobs.
Yeah, somebody who...
So you're going to be someone who owns an arena? not arena,
Yeah, like domino as they call them,
Yeah,
innit? Yeah.
a Dominus.
Dominus.
Yeah. Dominus.
Dominus.
Yes, Dominus.
Is that the man or woman, the Dominus?
No, the man.
Yeah, it would have been a man. Domina.
What's the place called though, where you get trained? It begins with L.
I can't remember.
Shit.
Hey, anyway.
So you're a Roman of stature,
Yeah.
so you can go to all the orgies and
Oh, yes. Shag everybody's wives.
wipe your ass with a stick.
Yeah.
Give me a stick.
I
sorry.
don't wipe my ass with a stick, I just get somebody else to wipe it.
Yeah, but
With the stick.
With the stick.
With the stick.
Which are you use?
Anyway, boys, I'm going to have to push you on. You'll have to move us on. Right, last week we decided we're going to put 16 fighters in the ring.
So this is our new thing instead of Hulk Posture.
Hulk Watch is gone, thank fuck. We're going to put 16 fighters in the ring. Me and Steve, well, we all, 4 of us, named, 30 characters, really.
More now.
More which we'd want to see in this tournament. Me and Steve whittled them down to 16.
We did.
We randomly
Generated.
numbers that they, well,
Stuck a number to a person.
yeah.
Randomly generated. This person's with this.
So the people who they're fighting is completely random. It's not chosen by us. It's a randomly chosen thing. That's why it's some fucking weird matchups.
Now just confirm when the picture goes up on Twitter, they have got all the names We just want the ones from this week to get voted on.
Yeah. I will be putting a poll up this week of who you guys think would win. We're going to have a little discussion of who we think would win. And then we're going to be putting it on Twitter. And whoever whoever has the most votes on Twitter will go through to the next round.
I just want to see how wrong Jared will be this week.
I haven't got an opinion. This week...
You haven't got an opinion.
Right, should we name the fighters in this tournament?
Come on.
Do you want to do that?
Crack on. The sheet say about.
Come on, Joe.
Right, the fighters in this tournament are Michael Myers.
Hang on, you want to name all of them?
Yeah, in the tournament. I'm going to name every fighter in the tournament. Right? So anyway, She-Ra, Dumbledore, Neo, Highlander, John Wick, 11 from Stranger Things, Freddy Krueger, Alien, Darth Vader, Blade, Inspector Gadget, which was you, Steve? The Punisher, Jason Voorhees, Gandalf, The Predator, and Michael Myers. There's our 16 combatants.
Explain what we're trying to do. As in, we didn't want to go too overpowered.
We tried to
There's
stay...
still a couple who was quite overpowered.
Yeah, we tried to stay away from the superhero things, really. We
Yeah.
didn't want to go too superhero, did we?
And we did do a random generator just because when you're looking at these sort of battles, it's easy to put matching people
Yeah.
against each other.
Like, I would have liked to see Dumbledore go up against Gandalf,
Yeah,
but
that's
that
what I
didn't.
said.
That wasn't drawn. Should we tell them who's fighting who, or should we just leave ours as a surprise every week?
Well, let's
No,
just go one by one.
week,
is it?
one by one.
Right, anyway, this week, She-Ra versus Dumbledore
She-Ra.
from E-Man.
She-Ra?
Because I think I mentioned it to you yesterday,
Yeah, you did
and
mention
every time you
it.
think
You did
he
say.
says it, I always think it's that tiger off Jungle Book.
No.
it's He-Man's cousin.
Can we put tiger back in now?
Well, for me, She-Ra got a bit of an advantage. Because
Over?
she'd call her buddy E-Man, right?
She can't.
No, listen now. She'd call her buddy E-Man. He'll come out in his loincloth, right? All muscles. Dumbledore's a bit gay. He's come out, he's now officially gay. Right? He's going to be distracted, right? She-Ra's just going to come on, chop his fucking head off, isn't he? Just saying, for me.
Can I just say, right, personally, I wanted She-Ra in this,
You did, yeah.
but that was mainly to have a mix of gender based
Yeah.
on the comments previous.
Yeah.
That we're very sexist, which we're not.
Because when we first put this list up, it was very sexist.
It was a lot of males, I'm not going to lie. But me and you decided to chuck some female. The alien's a female.
Just want to point out, we got 3 in there altogether.
Yeah, the alien's a female. So anyway,
Which alien you putting in? The normal xenomorph or the queen?
the Queen. It's got to be the Queen.
What you need to do, Bird, is have a look who she's fighting, but
It should be a good fight.
Don't
that will be a good fight, man.
So anyway, come on, Dumbledore would fuck She-Ra up technically, wouldn't he? He's got the advantage of range.
You got a stick.
range.
Yeah, and that stick can cast multiple spells. He can create a force field around himself. He can shoot fucking Expelliarmuses and shit. The disarmer.
Bit of Harry Potter as well, going, yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean a bit of Harry Potter? He's from Harry Potter.
Of course, Dumbledore, I was thinking of Gandalf then. So.
Dickhead. Avada Kedavra. She's dead, isn't she? I don't think she'd stand a chance with She-Ra.
Well, I don't know what her sword does, because the sword is magical as well, isn't it?
Yeah, slightly magical.
Obviously, it changes the colours for it.
I will notice how Andrew and Dane are keeping quiet. They haven't got a clue who She-Ra is.
I looked at she,
No,
right?
no.
She's a princess of power.
You don't know what she is, do you?
She's a princess of power.
Oh, yeah, but do you know who she
I don't know who
is?
she is. When you basically said about He-Man, I looked.
Dane keeps thinking the cat from Jungle Book.
In my head, it's tiger versus.
Not Tiger.
Because the program got rebooted, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it's getting rebooted.
No, it has been.
It has, is it?
And stuff.
This
But
is... I was going to say childish, but it's a fucking cartoon for kids, isn't it?
Steve, you must know who She-Ra is. Steve, too.
Yeah,
What do you reckon, bud? Dumbledore now from Harry Potter or She-Ra? They're in a matchup. It's one-on-one.
yeah, but he's not allowed to use his spells, though, is he?
Of course he
of course
is.
it is.
That's his powers. That's what he
Of course
does.
he's going to kick her ass then, isn't he?
I think he would, wouldn't he?
I don't know, if he casts something at it, could her sword...
Your sword may deflect, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
You throw a card, yeah, well, if you're going to throw a spell at someone and they deflect it, you're fucked.
Did She-Ra's sword have power? I can't remember. It's been a long time. Like, you want her in this fucking fight.
I know He-Man's did.
He-Man's did, yeah.
So hers must have.
You messed up.
Yeah.
And she got friends, yeah?
She's not allowed to fetch her friends into the fight.
You just wanted E-Man in there.
To distract us all.
What, with his
There's
leather
loincloth.
straps and loincloth.
There's leather straps and loincloth. Exactly.
Dumbledore, of course, yeah.
Exactly. Because Dumbledore's gay, you know, and he's come out. He's come out, yeah.
What do you say? Because he's always worn a dress. He's out now, is he?
He's out, but 100%. He's out. But to me, I'm going to just leave this to Twitter. I'm going to just. I personally think. I'm not going to get into it, but I think Dumbledore would have him.
So can I just say, Shearer's sword was called Sword of Protection.
Yeah.
It says
Aye, well,
identically
well
accepted that it has a glowing blue stone in the hilt.
Yeah.
The stone is a key to such much powers for the Sword of Protection as it. So it's basically a sword of protection.
So,
So it does have.
Dumbledore's back then. Shearer,
Not
girl
really.
power.
Not really.
Shearer, girl power.
Dumbledore, he got the range, hasn't he? He just.
What do you mean he's got the range? What does the range mean?
He's
What
got a
is
range.
The range.
He's got a range.
He's got a shop named after him.
He's got the. He's got range, hasn't he? She's got a sword.
Explain range.
She needs to be up close, doesn't she?
I want you to explain range to me, please.
I am.
No, but she doesn't because of her sword.
Oh, that can just protect
She
her.
doesn't need to.
Just protect her. Cast a little force field.
So the overall length of the sword is 36 inches. The blade length and and stuff like that basically is 29.5 inches or 29.25 inches, and then
How
the
big's
weight
that?
says 74 centimeters. That's what I'm saying. But it's all different swords that basically everyone uses. Because Shearer's sword of protection is basically 36 inches, same as what He-Man's sword is.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I'm going to go back to an argument before.
But if Dumbledore just moves away from the sword, uses a spell, takes the sword off her.
Yeah.
She's
He
not
could
got-
Expelliarmus her. Expelliarmus, right?
It's a-
That sword's up her
It's a
hand, but
sword.
he's disarming her, isn't
It's
he?
a sword that's got protection.
I'm going to have to leave it to them. I'm going to have
The sword
to.
that God protects her. Dumbledore
Yeah.
takes the sword away from her, bud.
How is
She's
he going to do it?
With the Expelliarmus spell.
Expelliarmus spell that will get deflected by the protection stone.
We don't know that, do we?
Ah, well, you don't know, eh? See?
No,
you
I
don't
said
know.
no one knows. But
This is for
Well,
people who do
for me,
know.
for me, it's
To
got
tell
to be
stories, it's girl power.
Well, I'm saying Dumbledore.
Albus Dumbledore.
I haven't seen him like move like 2 feet yet. I've watched 3 films. He literally stands up once.
Yeah.
He was a powerful wizard.
So I don't know who Shearer is, but I'm going to have to vote for Shearer.
Yeah, you voted shit.
Steve,
Steve?
cast in vote, Steve, cast in vote.
What are you saying,
you were
Steve?
decisive,
Dumbledore. Yeah,
Dumbledore.
I think so.
So it's 3-2.
3-2 boys and girls.
3-2 Dumbledore.
Down to you.
Well, I will be putting it on to Twitter. Get your votes in, people. We'd love to see who's going through to the next round. So anyway, that has been a arena fight. I'm quite looking forward to next week now. Should we give him a little interview next week's fight this?
No, wait till next week.
It's going to go up on Twitter.
It's going to go up on Twitter, boys. We're putting the sheet on Twitter.
No surprises, eh?
Are we? The whole sheet.
That's going to, yeah.
Alright then.
I don't mind. I'll keep it quiet for now. So, Dane. Dane.
This
What?
is
Fun facts and stories with Dane.
Fun. What is it?
here we go.
It's not going to be fun.
No, well,
He said it was going to be fun. So, Ja,
it's more facts.
Ja, he said this week is going to be fun.
He did say it's going to be
Short
fun.
and fun, he said.
He did.
So I want to see now if it's going to be fun because the doom and gloom last week was dogs jumping off fucking bridges.
It was.
So I enjoyed that.
And then jumping again when they can. Fuck it.
Oh, Steve was last week's
I was going to
brilliant.
say, why were dogs jumping off bridges?
There's a bridge in Scotland, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And dogs like commit suicide by jumping off it. It's weird, it is.
Okay.
And then if they don't die, they jump again.
Yeah, and dogs have been known to jump, smash their legs up, go back up there and jump again. Like finish the job. It's weird. It's very mysterious and weird.
I decided to take the piss a bit this week.
Out of who?
This whole topic.
Why? It's the best topic. It's my favourite topic.
No, you know I don't like it.
Well, we like it.
Well, anyway.
Our listeners like it.
I'm telling you about Disneyland, as it is apparently the most fun place on earth.
It is the most fun place on earth.
So, I've got a list of rules for Disney employees.
I've heard of this. This is quite good. Go on.
Some of them are quite good. To be fair, I was expecting them to be like super strict, but they're not. Some of them are quite nice.
Is it one where like they're not allowed to call vomit? It's called like something else and something like that.
Yeah, it's called
Something weird there.
Code V, I think it's called.
Something like Code V, yeah. Anyway, go on. Rules.
I'm just going to go through them, nice and quick. So, as soon as you sign up, you're not an employee. You're known as a cast member.
Where's that? In
Disneyland. Yeah, you're not.
Sort of plays into the whole
Yeah.
theatre aspect of it.
So-
is everyone dressed up in Disneyland?
Yeah.
Are they all characters or are they
No, you got they
any Disneyland t-shirts?
You got your cleaners and stuff, haven't you?
That's what I'm saying, but are they walking on like fucking birds from
I think that applies to people who are dressed up.
Cinderella or something?
Maybe
no everywhere.
everywhere. So even if I was a cleaner, I was still a cast member.
Says Beard. Even if you're a janitor, American,
Fucking hell.
the cast members.
Yeah, but how does that work? If you're not an employee and you're a cast member, your employees' rights.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You're all going ooh to me as if I'm gonna, as if I'm gonna get a union on the phone. It's not
I'll
happening.
be just glad he brought it to the table, man.
Yeah, we are. Get a union on the
Go on,
phone.
then.
It's quite interesting. One, you can't, if you're an employee or cast member, they can't say under any circumstances I don't know, because they're supposed to know everything. So if they don't know anything, they'll call someone to find the answer.
And what if our other person don't know?
Call someone else. In the end, they'll go up to Mickey and you
Hey, well, Mickey talk
Just
about
like who wants to be a millionaire, phone a friend.
Yeah. Mickey fuck what about.
Oh yeah. If Mickey don't know.
Mickey don't, nobody knows.
Facial hair on cast members has to be grown in and neatly trimmed. That applies to a lot of places, don't it? If you like.
Yeah, to be fair, that's... We've all got a
They're all
couple
about Jala's
Let's just say we're all groomed beards in here, apart from Andrew. Andrew, where is your beard?
Jala's beard. Have you seen the state of it?
You took that personal, didn't you? Something like that, didn't you?
Andrew, where's your beard?
Don't fucking remember.
I've seen his beard, it's pathetic. Anyway, Dane.
Male and female cast members are not allowed to shave their eyebrows, which is, I'm guessing, standard.
Thank fuck.
Blokes here can't go over their shoulders.
Right.
And then with
Steve, you fucked them, but
It's sexy.
you fucked, but
with autographs, they have to practice an autograph. So they have to, if two cast members are playing the same character like Goofy,
they got to be exactly the same.
got to be exactly the same. They got to be a certain height for princesses and princes. So if you
Oh, good.
to play a princess, you need between 5'4" and 5'8".
Okay.
Excuse
Don't
me.
see a fucking tall princess in the fucking movies or something, do you?
Nail polish ain't allowed, so they can't wear nail polish if you're Roman.
Don't know why.
No tattoos that are showing.
That's fair. It's like handsome.
It's like most places, isn't it?
You fucked then, Dane.
Yeah, done now.
Jared, you're fine because yours are just.
Not finished.
They can't wear any branded stuff. So if
Yeah.
you've got glasses on and it says like Ray-Ban, you can't have it. So you could be blind for the day. Every employee is told to pick up trash strictly. So if you see a princess walking by and you drop a cup in front of her, she's got to get
She's
it.
got to pick it up. Drop that fucking. Pick that cup up, princess.
They got a certain way of picking up litter. You can't just bend on and pick her up. They got to
you show us?
do a Disney swoop.
Yeah, come on, stand up and show us,
I
Dane.
don't know. But apparently it's a swoop. Another one that's quite interesting. They can't point.
I've heard this. What do they do?
You must go like that.
Either two fingers
Gestures, yeah.
or
Over there.
Open palm
Over
like
there.
that.
Open palm, maybe.
the hand.
Yeah.
Can you just say for the listeners, everyone's putting their hands and pointing at.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Social
No idea
media's
what that's about.
big no, which is mostly standard, and you can't really talk about anything.
Yeah.
It's fair enough. A nice one which I found, which dates back to Walt Disney doing himself. They don't call each other by their surnames. It's just all first name basis, which is quite nice, isn't it?
Or as in Jasmine and
Yeah.
Ariel or.
No, you go like I call you Steve.
I call you prick.
I'm sorry for that, Steve. I appreciate you're a guest and it's a bit harsh, but.
He called me worse.
I'll call him.
Oh, we are talking about the spewing one. They used to call it a protein spill. Now it's called
Protein spill in
Code V.
aisle 12,
Can you imagine on the radio? Yeah, I got a protein fucking.
Code V now. It's Code V.
Now, if any of you go to Disneyland soon, I want you to try this out for me.
Right.
So, whatever happens at Disney, sort of,
Stays in Disney.
they have no boundaries. So it's a bit like Much in the Village. So if you go up to Disney, a character, and say, "What do you think about Harry Potter?" They don't know anything about Harry Potter.
Ah, like,
So I'd be like, who the fuck is this Harry Potter like?
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
New phone, who this?
So what was he about Spider-Man?
Who knew this?
Is he in the Disney?
He was, yeah, he is technically. Technically, Marvel. Disney owns Marvel.
They'd know about him. It's anything out to Disney they
Are
wouldn't
they
know
allowed
about.
to talk to him now?
That's the question.
Behave, Steve. Behave.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. Some kid who's a Spider-Man fan turns up.
Dressed as Spider-Man.
Excuse me, Ariel, can you tell me where Spidey is?
Who the fuck is Spidey?
Don't have to.
Oh, another one I found out as well, but it's not on the list. Do you know you go to Disney and you got the Mickey ears and the Minnie ears?
Yeah.
If you buy a full costume and go in full character, they tell you to take her off.
Why?
What?
Because they don't want to confuse kids. They can only be one prince or one princess walking about. So if you dress your kid like a full-on princess,
You little kid, take it off!
get out.
Get out of here!
Send the dogs on them.
Fucking hell, Dane. He moan every fucking week, he moans, and he always comes with a decent fucking...
I'm on about this podcast every week.
He's getting better, I'll give him that, yeah.
Isn't he?
Started off poor.
Can I just point out,
That's in fun.
his attitude was, oh, so hard, it takes me hours. I Google it and it takes 30 seconds.
There's nothing in it.
So easy. Anyway, it's time for everyone's favourite topic. It's on the spot with Andy. You haven't witnessed this yet.
I love this
Hello,
one.
Steve.
No.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Does he know it? Probably not. Will he guess it? He's got a good shot.
It's time to put Andy on the spot.
It's time to be on the spot, Andrew.
The spot, man. Like I say to you, every week I look forward to this.
Right, Steve, do me a favour now, right? I want you to spend your time watching Andy's face, right?
Okay.
So we're starting off obviously with question one, right?
Okay.
Thanks, Jack. Jesus wept.
It's quite bright today.
It's very big. And just watch as the questions go on.
Okay.
And you can watch Jared as well if you want, because
I'd get too excited to get it.
Right, ready?
I'm ready.
Can you not Google?
I'm not Googling it.
Are you cheating?
No,
He is cheating.
Google it, not it. That's my quiz ready for the quiz.
Oh, we know. I'm quite looking forward to the quiz.
Hey, this is it, no? Maybe I should give him as easy as I can find now.
Ooh.
Otherwise, I'm really going to lose it.
Come on then. Hit him.
On the spot. Andrew,
Yes, Steve.
question one.
Come on.
Is there a land mass at the North or South Pole?
Ah, right.
I'm going to say, yeah.
No, which one? North or
Oh,
south?
sorry. Which one?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the north.
Am I?
It's the biggest, well, it says in the north.
Because it's in the
In
north.
the north, isn't it? It's highest, probably because the highest point, is it?
No.
No?
No, it's...
Come on.
No, it's in the south. And it's called
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Oh, okay.
It's only ice in the north and it's land mass in the south, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, how many colours are in the rainbow? Come on, you've been chasing rainbows for years, haven't you?
I'm going to say 6.
Anybody else?
7?
7.
I'm trying to do the right
I
one.
want.
It's 7.
Red and
Sing
yellow.
it.
It's all the
sing
primary
it,
colours, isn't it?
Sing it. All the primary
It
colours.
is.
twist
It is
fingers,
7.
Oh.
It is 7. It is
7.
Is it 7?
Yeah.
Do the song again.
Red and yellow and pink and green.
Purple and orange and brown. Is it 7?
Can I just say you only got to 4 then? And you faded out then.
Yeah, he did. Is it 7?
It's 7. Can you name the colours?
Red,
He just sung
yellow.
them.
Yeah, no, he sang some of
No,
them.
no. Red and yellow. Red.
In
Pink.
order. In order.
Red and yellow and pink and blue.
Gonna take as a no?
No.
Orange, purple and green.
Are you sure?
Orange and purple and green.
I think so.
Yeah.
No.
If anybody wants to tell us,
Oh, I think
Oh,
that's right.
fuck you, fuck, you just wanted to sing the song too, you fucking prick.
I think that is right.
Well done, Steve.
right, question 3. Name the most famous nurse of Victorian times who provided care for the wounded soldiers. Who is that famous nurse?
Is it... Oh, fuck, what was it?
No, it's not her.
I better say Lady Madeline.
Who?
No, it's not Lady Madeline.
Who's Lady Madeline?
Mary Nightingale. Is it?
It is Miss Nightingale.
Man, I can go.
What am I thinking, Lady Madeline?
Florence.
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 Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Think of somebody else.
Yeah, clearly. Will you stop answering for him?
Sorry.
Right. I'm wrong anyway.
Someone will give the answer.
That is true.
Yeah.
Question 4. Which English king had 6 wives?
Henry VIII.
Hey!
That's probably one of the easiest ones I've given.
That was one of these ones.
Huh?
That's
Are you
probably one of the easiest
happy with that?
ones.
Do you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
happy
keep
with
it going like that?
Nah, nice and easy.
Right then. What does Fred Flintstone wear around his neck?
Around his neck.
Ooh, I can't remember.
I do.
Remember this? You?
I do.
I know Wimber had pearls, but I
Yeah.
can't remember the
I
fucking...
think
The way I'm thinking...
Wait, now he's thinking.
was it went a key, was it? Around his neck?
No,
No?
Tie.
it was a blue
Ah,
tie.
Who was your
fucking hell,
tie?
it was a tie.
And Barney Rubble had a bow tie.
Ah, that's
He
right.
did, and the two girls are the not pebbles.
What, bet?
Fair play.
What is the distance around a circle called?
Circumference.
Circumference.
Fucking hell, he's learning. He is learning.
He is. Is this part of your training? Did this,
My training.
did this come up in Trivial Pursuit?
No. There, fuck. Trivial Pursuit was fucking solid.
Right then. What galaxy is Earth located in? Where are we?
Really? You don't know?
You don't know that. It's Andrew. This is Andrew on the spot.
Not gonna do.
Really?
Is this a chocolate bar?
It's a chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar. Don't say Mars.
Well, whisper.
I was not expecting.
I weren't expecting
I'm
whisper.
not gonna clue one.
It's the Milky Way, Andrew.
Ah, okay.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Fucking hell, he's doing alright, isn't he? You had two right.
He don't know where he lives, but he knows who fucking done the paintings.
Three right, sorry, three.
In which year did the Titanic sink? Dane might be on it as well, but
Right, yeah. Ah, I think I got it.
The only one years comes to me is 1977.
No, 1918?
For some reason, I'm thinking either 1960 or 1912.
1918, I think it is.
No?
that's the war.
Oh, right.
I'm going for 1912.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago.
And you're going for 1977.
I'm not gonna clue one.
I know it was the 100th year anniversary not so long ago. I know that.
Does that help you? 1912.
1912.
Spot on. Dane.
So he said 1912?
Yeah, you did.
I believe you.
Well,
Pirate life, see.
It is our pirate life in him, it is.
A tough one, baby.
Come on.
I'd be interested if anybody else can answer this as well, yeah? What year was the first atomic bomb dropped?
You.
What year?
What? Actually, right, okay. Second World War, wasn't it?
Yep.
And it,
I'm gonna.
oh, right.
It is a Second World War, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not-
it was
I'm
the
not
ones
even-
on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So there you are. That was the next question.
19.
How many bombs were dropped?
One on each.
One on each. There's a lot of debate.
45 was the end of the war, wasn't it? So
It was.
you're talking 44 or 45. 1944 or 1945.
I'd say four. Hang on, this is Andrew's question now.
Oh, that's
It
fine.
is.
Sorry.
I'd say 44.
I wouldn't even have a clue one.
Yeah, but them bombs.
The one ended the war, really.
Well, yeah, well, it got Japan into surrendering.
Yeah,
so
it
I'd
did.
say,
It did.
yeah, 45. I'd say, yeah.
Jad,
I'm going to go 44.
Dane,
Yeah, me and Jared had a discussion going 44.
Socks,
I haven't got a clue.
71,
I won't have a clue one.
1945.
Fucking hell. A brainiac, there.
Brainiac, like you said, Hiroshima and
Nagasaki.
Nagasaki.
Yeah.
A bomb each. One was called Little Boy, the other was
I
called.
don't know what they were called.
I got the answer actually. The Little Boy and I can't remember.
Moving on, Steve.
80,000 people were killed in one city.
Fucking hell.
Over, it was estimated between 129,000 and 226,000 people died either immediately or very shortly
Yeah.
after.
Besides
the aftermath.
radiation poisoning and all that. Yeah.
That's
That's,
big.
and that's the only times atomic weapons have been used.
That's an atrocity,
Yeah.
really, innit? Fucking atrocity. Right, go
Come
on.
on.
And the countries, you had to have other countries to approve
Yeah.
before you could drop them.
So people who approved said, yeah, go on then.
Guess who it was though? Yeah, that's
UK.
UK.
Come on.
It's mad, isn't it? So, that was probably my toughest one for you, I think, yeah? Who invented the telephone?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Oh, he had them all three. When did the woolly mammoths die out? Give me a quantity of years.
Now, I read some recipes ago, and they said the woolly mammoths were alive in the Egyptian times.
Do Just remember how Egyptians are still living. They're the ones that built. They're the ones that built the pyramids as well, right?
From the top to the bottom.
Well, the Israelites built the truth.
I'd probably say 900 BC or something. I haven't fucking got a clue. That's before.
3,600 years ago.
Fuck yeah, fair enough.
What sort of book would you look up the meaning of a certain word?
What dictionary? Or Thesaurus?
Theosaurus.
Thesaurus?
A thesaurus.
Theosaurus.
It's describing the word Thesaurus.
Dinosaur.
It's a fucking
It gives
dinosaur.
you all
Dictionary.
the versions.
Dictionary.
Dictionary, correct? Name all 7 dwarfs from Snow White.
We done this.
I thought we did do this.
Is it?
Yeah,
We did do it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we done reindeers, didn't we?
I'm sure we've done
Yeah,
it. Anyway,
he went off last week with fucking rings, didn't he?
give him the chance to answer.
But if we've done it already, you should be able to tell me.
Dopey is one of them.
Yes, you are.
Fucking right. Sleepy.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Fuck, I can't remember.
He got 2 out of 7.
You're doing well.
I got fucking...
Keep going.
Ah!
Don't bottle it now.
I can't.
Are you
I got
kids
2.
killing you, is it?
Come on, dude.
Dane wants in.
Grumpy's one.
Doc.
Yeah.
Is Bashful one?
Bashful, yeah. Dopey,
5.
Dopey, Sleepy, Bashful, Doc. Ooh, Steve?
I haven't seen them, so I'm not going to say.
Steve's been cheated.
Obviously. Oh my god.
So you've had Doc, you've had Dopey, you've had Bashful. You've had Sleepy.
Happy.
Happy.
There's one more. Oh, I'm fucking no. Snory. Sneezy. I was going to go Snory. Sneezy.
You've already seen him.
Cheetah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that though.
That's it. You've done well, I think.
4.
I think it was 4 or 5, wasn't it?
4.
The Titanic sank in 1977. I don't know what's going on there.
Ah, fucking...
Right, lads.
I thought they were bringing it up in 1977.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that was 80s, man.
Come on then.
Let's get on to
Thinking about
Still,
it.
yeah,
Was the many rows in the 80s?
yeah,
man?
that was it.
Sorry, Jared.
I think we should get on to our street games we used to play as kids. Right. We've asked the people of Twitter, we've asked our friends and family, and I've asked Steve. What games did we play when we were kids? Street games.
Can I be first?
Yes.
I used to love Conkers.
Conkers, you know, from Oak Trees.
I was expecting other stuff, but he come out with conkers. But go on.
Go out there with the boys. Pick the fucking biggest conker you can find.
The boy.
Put them on a drill a fucking, get a hole in there, get a string, tie it up and fucking battle.
Is that a street
Afterwards-
game?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
What's this? They've even banned it in schools.
Yeah. For
Pathetic.
dangerous.
Put money down who's going to win.
Safety.
Put your fucking pocket money down who's going to win that as well. I used to fucking love Conkers, I did.
Well, one of my
They
favourites.
used to cook them and soak them in vinegar and all that just to see
just
who
fucking
would
used to
win.
battle. But
Salt and vinegar.
Battle with 'em.
Ah, just fucking go.
Oh, yes.
Cheating
But
bastard.
Playing
Dane?
Conkers, but string.
Street games?
Bulldogs.
That was a good game. For listeners who don't know, it'd be 2 teams.
Quite brutal.
Fuck,
Think
right,
about it.
Yeah, there'd be. What? Sorry, there'd
Anything
be
goes Bulldogs. That's what that was.
Now, one person first.
one person, and then the rest would have to run from one area to another, and the one person would have to try and trip the person up
You
or
can
catch
trip them,
them,
tackle them, or tag them.
Yeah, take him to the ground.
take them to the ground. It'd usually take them to the ground. It would be.
You went straight for trip.
You went
Yeah,
to-
trip, take them to the
You
ground.
slimy, sneaky.
If you manage to take anyone to the ground, then that one person would be
Join
a catcher
you.
and join you on your team, and it'd be the last man surviving, really.
So, you know, there's loads of names for this game, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it is, and there's loads of different versions of it now.
Yeah.
Well, we used to call it British Bulldogs, we did.
Yeah, for me, British Bulldogs was everybody would run at the same time.
And you have one person on catch,
All the horses,
right?
you would choose a person to run, and if you catch them, then. But if they got to the other side, then everybody else would run.
Yeah, I remember that rule.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I used to love that.
Yeah.
But it's only a good game if you're fast in it.
Yep.
I used to like,
If he was that slow
yeah,
kid,
yeah,
he was shit.
yeah.
Like.
yeah.
And if he was on it, he was fucking worse.
Yeah,
He was there for hours.
I personally used to like Spotlight, I did. Weren't a lot of running involved in Spotlight. Me,
But in it basically
Being a
hide and
lazy
seek.
bastard.
It's basically hide and seek in the dark.
we'd go over the football field, and it'd be quite
No,
a lot
he
of
was over the football field. What was he hiding behind?
exactly.
That's a bit fucking easy.
There was a
How many balls? You
tall,
You can't have any more than 4.
long,
One in each post.
long grass, but long grass.
grass.
Long grass.
snake.
It'd be dark as fuck. It's snake,
Usually
it's
the
snake
most
in the grass.
darkest- Usually the most darkest clothes ever.
Yeah. And they'd have one person with a spotlight and he'd have to try and, well, shine the spotlight on him. Great.
Never heard that one.
No. Can you all remember the...
Mob.
Can you,
Oh,
Yes.
All I'm saying is, right?
But what was the rules of Mob?
Well,
Because
you had
there's
like
lots
a
of
you had
versions.
like a lamppost.
Yeah.
And then one person would put their hands on and count, and everybody would just split. And you had an area because wherever you lived,
Yeah.
it was you weren't allowed that. No,
You weren't
no, I
allowed
lived
in
on
the
an
house.
estate.
You weren't allowed
like,
in your own
You
house.
couldn't
Yeah.
go
The height.
behind the
yeah,
house,
beyond
yeah.
certain
Yeah.
part of the estate. And then when you've seen someone, you had to run back to the post and get them in. But then if somebody was run back before you, all the people that
Yeah,
you
same
tagged in
mob.
were all back out again.
Same
And they
mob
all-
when you
yeah,
gone bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you remember that game where there was like, I'm not sure if it was 2 teams or something, but they'd have like a password.
Silkworm.
Silkworm.
I was
gonna say.
That was fucking cruel, boys.
Yeah, that was when I played it, and I didn't play a match because mostly mob. There was sort of no boundaries. So you could hide in people's back gardens.
Yeah.
You had a letter.
But Silkworm, you'd have, so it'd be like a team of 5 and they'd have like a word, and each one would have a letter to that word. And you'd have to catch them, and you could beat the fuck out of them for that fucking letter. I was the kid that got caught and went, B! Fucking B! I folded straight away, I did.
I am new to that, I gotta be honest.
giving up the team name.
Giving up the team name. It's fucking...
Basically, a group of 5 people, or like there's 10 people, a group of 5 each, right? And then you have to basically make a name team up, and then you have to basically run around, get them, and get a word off them, basically.
Yeah.
Like Sarah said, you can beat the fuck out of them, you can hit them, you can do whatever the fuck you want to get them with basically the team name.
Oh, yeah, it was cruel.
I like that.
Proper cool, man.
Oh, you would like our new, you fucking masochist.
I'm surprised you didn't come up with Kiss Gesture.
Because Chase War, yeah.
Yeah, boys only.
Boys,
Another one for me is Curbsy.
Curbsy. Wave. Actually, somebody on our Twitter said Kirby.
What does that ring a bell for?
It's where you stand on each side of the
each side
fucking
curb,
road.
throw the ball into
For
the
the
curb,
football.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then step forward. And
Yeah, every time you hit it, you took a step forward.
Yep.
Step
I remember.
forward, and if you missed, you back on
Steve's game was hopscotch, am I right, Steve?
No. You shit. Hopscotch, you shit.
Loved a bit of hopscotch, you did.
One of my favourite games was Rounders.
Yes.
I know.
That's one of my favourite memories. In
Yeah, we've
rugby.
already shared this memory, no point
Yes,
going
we
back to
have.
it.
I'm just saying it's one of my favourite games, Jar.
Shit.
But
Awful.
since you put a new version of it,
Awful game.
Rounders, but not going too far.
Should be banned, it should.
Dangerous games.
Should be banned.
Why?
Why?
Because people get hurt.
No, it's not just people get hurt.
You got knocked the fuck out this
People
round.
get knocked. Yeah,
It's
clean
a
out.
safer game of cricket.
Steve, have you heard the story about rounders?
No.
No. So
You
let
go into-
me
Steve, we don't need to know. Look, our listeners,
let me go over this. Yeah. So Steve warned you.
our listeners are...
Yeah, but
Boys-
myself,
Fuck a lot, though.
Jared, and our mate Dean, all our stuff went over the field with the kids.
With the kids.
Played with rounders,
It
right?
wasn't just them 3.
So myself went up, batted, hit it, balls up in the air. What do you see? With me running to the base, outside and on the field was Jared running one way, and running the other way. What do you think happened?
Well, none of
Dean.
them caught the ball.
Dean ended up kneeing Jared right in the face, knocking him clean out. Broken his jaw. Ended up waking up saying, "What the fuck are you doing in my bedroom?" Yeah. So that's why Jared never again
He
played
goes,
rounders.
I'm
he
saying
goes to
Rounders,
the hospital and tells the people down there in the hospital
Oh my god, it was
it was
brilliant.
rugby.
Yeah. When Jared walked out of the fucking triage,
It wasn't rugby.
I got knocked out playing rounders, right? Let's move on. Fucking hell, socks. Prick.
So it's just like baseball, though, isn't it?
for me, another one that I probably like, marbles.
Yes, I was going to
Love
say
the game of
marbles.
marbles.
What type of marbles? So in the pocket or flicking them against
Flick
each
them
other?
against each other.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
we used
I
to
used to think like.
outside my house. We used to.
And you used to
dig
go out there,
little
collect
holes.
marbles and collect like the most colourful one or
Yeah.
like
Dobbers.
glitter one. Yeah, a bit like
Dobbers.
Oh,
China dobbers.
Yeah.
Massive things. Yes, I know.
But actually, for me, it was when he was to get into the hall. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that was just a game.
yeah,
But against each other,
yeah.
that was keepsies, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh yes.
I don't know if it's classed as a street game, but I used to like a bit of knock ginger.
I never liked that.
That's it.
It is a street game. You didn't like it.
We walking down the street.
Oh, you
No,
like
For our
It
listeners,
happened at the parents' house all the time, that's what it was.
for our listeners who doesn't know what it was, it'd be a group of kids.
What's it called in America?
It's called knock on door run or something. I don't know. But you knock on a door and run.
I've seen a different versions of it. I remember Ned's Urban Sports, Ball Stealer was brilliant. Just knock but don't run.
Knock.
You basically knock on the door. What the fuck are you doing knocking my door? Why are you knocking my door? You try to stay on that door for as long as you can, but it's basically knock but don't run, basically.
There was also garden hopping. I used to love garden hopping.
Americans call it ding dong ditch.
Ding dong ditch.
Oh, well, some of them do at least.
Garden hopping.
No,
Knock on the run. Not
right,
ginger.
okay.
Anyway, a couple of our fellow podcasters have named a few games. What are they named?
well, one of them's named Hopscotch, Joe.
Right?
If someone can tell me what POGs are,
Pogs. Pogs with disc-shaped things.
and that's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a game.
Smacked them. Like
You sort of...
Right, can I remember Beyblade?
Yeah.
Can you remember, like, it used to be on, like,
Beyblade.
Beyblade
Beyblade,
cartoon.
you used to have, like, a little thing, pull it, and you've been in a little arena
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, again.
Anyway, one of the other listeners, Mike, I think he's a groupie now. When he's not a listener, he's a groupie. We've got a groupie we have. He said it was a game where he'd like throw a knife into the circle or something, Steve. It is written on it.
oh yeah, no, yeah. I
What do you
know.
know? It was,
Yeah, you stand with your legs apart,
yeah.
and you had a knife, and you had to chuck it in the floor. You moved your foot across, and then
Yeah, and see if there's a knife stuck in the ground, and you have to flick
move
from
your-
certain body
move
parts, your
move
forehead, your
feet,
nose.
See how far.
It's written on.
Yeah, I have seen that one,
Wow.
but
That's Mike.
that's lost toes.
So
time.
now we've got someone from Assorted Goods saying I'm Canadian, so 10 of
Assorted good podcast.
Yeah.
Great podcast. Yeah, from Canada, I presume.
Yeah, from Canada.
Yeah, a lot of hockey.
One of them from a No Phony Podcast Network, big plug to them, look, but a competitive catch.
Competitive catch. That's you looking stunned, but I've played this.
What is competitive catch?
The way I played it was.
You played competitive
Yeah,
catch,
me and you
right?
will play competitive
Fucking
catch.
right,
You throw a ball from far distance you can, and the person who drops the ball loses.
yeah. So
Something
me and
like
Charlie used to do this, where Charlie lives, car park right next to him, kick a rugby ball up in the air so you would catch it. And then first to 10, wow, everything, like swap ends, do the same again.
Yep.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant.
That's our version of competitive catch.
You got another one? which,
Rollerball. But we used to play with cans, we did. Roller skates,
Right?
beat fuck into each other,
He didn't.
get the can. Oh, we did. I ended up with 6 wheels once.
Just admit cheerleading was your sport, but
Cheerleading.
you were the top cheerleader in school, I've been told.
You wish.
Andrew?
So one of them has basically said cricket for 20 hours in the street.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Flat out. What about Gatesy?
Gates, what's that?
It's a bit like mob ball.
No, it's football,
Oh yeah.
right? But the gates of an house was your goals.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Great sport.
Stoop ball. Again, someone said in the group. Stoop ball is basically throwing a rubber ball or a racket ball basically at a set of stairs. The ball comes out of an unknown angle, hopefully upwards. Whoever catches it, get the next one.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That genuinely does sound fun.
But
Cabbage was one of my favourites.
garbage.
Yeah, cabbage. Like
Well-
a good tennis ball. You let people run, you shout cabbage, you stop immediately. If you don't stop,
lob it
you
out.
get to lob the ball straight at their head. Or
I-
as best you can. That was the best game.
I played that.
We used to call it cabbage.
Cabbage, yeah.
Well, no, we used to play in school. We all stand around in a circle with your legs apart. You chuck the ball in the middle, and you try and knock it through somebody's legs. And then whoever gets it through their legs, they're the one who gets the ball, and you got to leg it. Then and they just chuck it at you. And whoever gets hit, like mob, but whoever gets hit by the ball is on it. So you can pass the ball around and just get people around the schoolyards just with the tennis ball.
Sounds,
Yeah, oh yeah, we had some bruises.
well,
Is that the ball version of Bulldog like sort of thing?
More or less, yeah.
I remember,
Mike the random guy,
Mike, yeah, go on.
wrote, a big circle was drawn on the sand, divided into as many parts as there were participants. A knife was thrown in the opponent's territory from the place of the hit. A line was drawn at the angle at which the blade was, thus expanding the borders of your country.
Mike, you bother me.
That's
I
quite
guarantee some injuries happened right there with a knife.
Oh yeah.
I can see why you never had superheroes in your country. Mate.
Yeah, it sounds quite terrifying, Mike.
But yeah,
Sounds really, really terrifying. Dane, what do you play, bud?
Just a standard one, isn't it?
Standing one.
Oh, by the way, the game was called Pickety. You had to throw a knife in the sequence from part of your body. So finger, elbow, shoulder, chin, nose, forehead. For the blade to bury itself in the ground. When you missed, you lost your turn. Who managed to complete the sequence without missing one? He liked playing with knives, this Mike, didn't he?
Mike, you bother me.
2 games you used to play a lot. Football in the street, which is a nightmare, because when the ball goes under a car, you have to get on your body, grab it. What's that game as well? You play with coins, the wall.
Oh, pitch and toss.
Pitch and toss. Oh, me and
Yes.
Steve used to play this for money, and I used to lose all the
We
time.
used to play poker, yeah. We'd be the first ones out. We'd be,
Outside,
we'd
yeah.
be outside then.
Half the time we'd go out just to play pitch and toss.
yeah.
And yeah, Joe, you're shit at pitch.
Yeah, I am.
I'd give it up.
Mike, I've also said caps.
What's that?
You had to snap your specially prepared cap so that it's the opponent's cap, for which there was a point.
Bottle caps.
Bottle caps.
Oh,
Oh, it's like the one where you play push football, where you push it across the table.
yeah,
And
table.
you've got so many coins. And then when you get it to the end, you got to flick it up and catch it, and then
It's called Knuckles, whatever one of the games is.
Yeah.
Basically, you got to flick the coin through the person's hand,
Yeah.
like that, whatever it is. If you don't, you got to flick the fucking coin right back at your knuckles and split your knuckles, basically.
No Phony Podcasts. I've wrote 4 squares. Or squares, sorry. The rules were 4 squares drawn with chalk on street. 1 kid per square. After that, it is basically tennis with a large ball. Each kid against the other 3. 1 bounce in your square and you slap it in someone else's square. Continue until ball bounced twice. No catching the ball, hands clapped.
okay, that's obviously
Hands
a
clapped.
big square.
Big
not,
square. It's got to be a big square, yeah.
like a tennis court.
And Bats and Balls podcast wrote and ball. Former PM Mr. K. Rudd reckons he's good at it.
Swing ball? That's basically like handball, isn't it?
Swing ball?
Remember swing ball?
It's a garden.
No, that's not a street
No.
game.
No.
That's why you play with your brother or your sister when there's nobody else to play
Fair
with.
enough.
Well, can I just, before we move on, I just want to point
I
out.
don't know, for myself, right? There's a game, and I just can't remember. If someone could tell me the game, yeah? And you would have to jump off a bank of some sort, yeah? But you'd be asked to do it in some sort of style, yeah? So you would be asked, what are you going to do now? Yeah, and you'd run off this bank and jump off and basically dive off this bank.
Suicide like.
And you're going to do a forward roll. Or you're going to be James Bond. You're going to do something like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Did anyone do this? Can you remember?
I did play it, but I can't remember what it was
I
called.
can't remember that name. I used to love that.
I can't remember. I don't think it had a name. I think it was just, look, let's just jump.
definitely
Let's just pretend we're Ninja Turtles and jump off a bank type thing. That's what I think it was. Yeah, it was a game. Before I move on, can I just say, kids don't play these games anymore. When was the last time you looked up the street and you seen a bunch of kids playing these
When
games?
you said you've seen some kids play bulldogs,
I often see. I live by a park, don't I? I often see kids playing bulldogs.
Will you stop watching kids in the park, Steve? It's not normal, but.
I didn't see it.
What?
I didn't see it.
I think kids are missing out.
There are kids.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No.
Social media, computers,
Yep.
ruining them.
How often would you play garden hopping?
I love God.
Obviously, garden hopping started at autumn time. didn't
It was a
When
winter
it started
sport.
to get dark.
Winter sport. It was a winter event. It was a winter event. It was.
It'd be in the
Obviously,
Olympics
in
now.
Helsinki.
Winter Olympics, you see garden hopping here.
It was a winter event. It was.
It was, yeah. Dark times.
Yeah, it was.
But,
You get caught too quickly in
Yeah.
you know, obviously the rules are...
And you'd have the gardens with spotlights. You bastards.
The rules are you never get caught.
Damn you.
And you had,
unless you're in somebody's pond.
oh, you got fucking clothesline. Oh, that was bad.
Oh, clothesline all the fucking time. But you've seen spotlights, it depends how old you are. There's not spotlights in my day.
Oh my. Oh.
But again, like I said, you know, obviously the
What was
rules,
that, 20s?
the rules were to never get caught, right?
Yeah.
And if you did, fucking hell.
Never got caught.
But have you seen any kids in your gardens? Is any?
Nope.
So, you know, like you just said, do they do it or they just better than us? 'Cause
They
they
just
got
don't-
caught fucking loads of
They
times.
don't do it, Steve. They just don't do it anymore.
It's different times.
Different times. They do not do these things. Like we used to go over the swings, over the mountain, couple of trees, have some rope swings. They don't even do that anymore.
No, they wouldn't be allowed to do it now. Health and safety.
That's right.
Mad.
I want
You know what I mean?
just to point out something my son said the other day, yeah, because I used to take him down, I'd make trees for us,
Yeah.
trees from all. But my son, let's call him an arsonist. He likes to burn things, yeah.
Okay.
He said, Dad, he was helping me up the shed the other day. He said, Dad, I'm bored. So right, what do you want to do while I'm doing this? Burn something. I said, you're not fucking burning nothing. You used to let me burn things when I was younger. I used to be cool then. I thought, fuck. So I give him something to
You were
burn.
never cool,
I
Steve.
wanted to be cool again, so I give him something to burn.
You were never cool. Kids are missing out.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
big time.
Kids, you're missing out.
You're missing out, kids. There's no kids listening to this.
Pew, pew. That's all it is these days.
Yep.
Pew, pew.
Well, that's it for our street games. Yeah, if there's any listeners out there that played any other street games that we've missed, please get in touch, let us know.
Yep.
Brilliant. Right then, let's get on to our guest. It's only taking the old podcast,
The marathon man.
the Marathon Man.
Not quite.
So, Steve, get your head on this mic.
Right,
mic
no worries.
Tell us a little about yourself, Steve.
Okay. Right, my name's Steve. I'm 43.
Okay.
Looks
Don't
older.
look it.
Looks a hell of a lot older, he does.
About 3 years ago, I started participating in triathlons. I was coming up to my 40th birthday. When am I-
Don't say it's a crisis.
No, what it was, one of my friends in school, I always remember him giving up playing rugby, football, everything to go and do triathlon.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's amazing. Well, he turns out to be in the Welsh team in the in the Commonwealth Games. He was famously, his bike broke and he famously picked it up and ran. Well, his wife as well is Helen Jenkins, the triathlete who won loads of stuff. I thought, right, if he can do it, I can do it. So I thought, right, I'm going to do it before I'm 40. And that's what I done.
It's a bit
So-
harsh, isn't it? Saying that your buddies shit when he was a kid. So
No, he wasn't shit when
if
he was a
you
kid. He was
can
bloody
win, then-
brilliant. I used to compete against him in lifeguard events and that. So I thought, like, yeah, it's something I always wanted to do. Never had the balls to do it.
I'll be honest, I'd love to do it.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I just signed up to the inaugural Swansea Sprint Triathlon. All my mates were like, oh, it's only a sprint triathlon. Get on, go and do an Olympic distance. I was like, hang on a minute. It's my first ever event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Go small.
Yeah.
Smallish.
Yeah, start.
I won't say small.
Yeah, start off, little things. So yeah, I went there and done the inaugural Swansea Triathlon. Met Shane Williams. And so it was just great. And that's what it snowballed it all from there.
Because quite a few rugby boys have recently
Yeah,
started
yeah.
doing that sort of thing.
Yeah,
haven't they?
yeah,
Sort of-
they all do Ironman. Well, they're all down there doing Ironman Wales.
Ex-rugby boys.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's what keeps them going.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
In my head, I always thought sort of there's a path to a triathlon.
Yeah.
You don't just go straight into a triathlon.
No.
You've got
yeah.
to be a massive swimmer. You've got to be a runner
Yeah.
to start with,
Yeah.
or a cyclist. And you thought,
Cyclist I was.
I need to be.
Yeah.
I need to have something else now.
Yeah. I've always been on a bike. Ever since I was a kid. All the boys were like, oh, where's your bike? It's broken, is it? If I wasn't on my bike, they assumed it was broken.
Or
So
the girlfriend's father said on your bike.
yeah. I used to swim a bit when I was a kid. But running, if you asked me to run when I was a teenager, I'd stick two fingers up at you and ride off on my bike.
Oh, I love running.
Yeah, I know. Well, I hated running. I only run if somebody was chasing after me, trying to get the rugby ball off me or trying to beat my head in. So that's the only time I ever run.
I'm going to try and see this without Jared going further, right? I was asked a question a while back. When I was younger, I used to play football and rugby, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I was asked, why did I go to rugby? I went to football. And what did I prefer?
I know the answer, Steve.
I know you know the answer. That's why I said my first bit.
Because you like to touch up the boys in a tackle.
I thought if you listened to what I was going to say, you might have gone somewhere else.
Damn it.
I was basically asked, what did you actually prefer? Why did it go to where you did? And it was, did you prefer football, rugby? And basically I had to say, I said,
Cheerleading.
Yeah.
I just like running.
No.
And if I'm chasing a ball,
Right.
all the better.
When I was
cheerleading.
I was a kid, I was born. My dad's side of the family, massive rugby
Oh, he
players.
was born on your dad's side of the
But,
family.
yeah, no, when I was my dad's side of the family are all massive rugby players. So
Yeah.
as soon as I could hold a ball, I was given a rugby ball.
Yeah.
So football was just never something I ever took up.
Roseby Road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, there's a rugby ball, play rugby. 5 years old playing rugby, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm 25 retiring.
So,
Start early, finish early.
What's the one thing
I agree
you
with
read with triathlons then? Is
It's-
it the bike, the
No.
swim, or the run?
The swim.
The swim.
Everybody will tell you that.
Yeah.
Funny stuff. Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
You'd want the swim to be first, wouldn't it?
Well, it is. It is.
Because you'd
Yeah,
want to be
it is.
fit
Well,
before you go
no,
into-
well, what it was, when I was training for my first triathlon, I went down to Porthcawl Beach and I seen a load of people coming out of the water. I was like, said to my missus at the time, I was like, I'll go and get my wetsuit. I'll go down there swimming now. She said, oh, yeah, good idea. Schoolboy era, tide was going out. These guys had already swam, done it, a high tide. I started swimming out, turns round to swim back.
Can't get back.
No.
Yeah.
So from that day on,
I'm not swimming no more.
well, no, I do swim, but that initial, like, 200-300 metres,
Yeah.
I just
Forever.
panic. It's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that initial, and then, whew.
Yeah, so I was watching a League of Your Own, right? It was like basically like 4 people quiz basically on Sky One, right? And it was a
Practicing, no?
No, it was a Paralympian on it, right? Who does triathlons,
Yeah.
right? And the question was, what did you hate about triathlons? Which one do you dread? And it was swimming. She was a swimming athlete in the first place. She was afraid of deep outdoor seas,
Yeah.
basically. That's what she was afraid of.
Yeah.
That's what you saying. Most triathlons will say swim is the most hardest bit.
I say more swimmers in a pool, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
you train in a pool,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the most thing, like, but yeah.
Thing is, though, with the triathlon, as like I say, I started off as a sprint distance. My next one was an Olympic distance, and now the third one I'd done was half Ironman distance,
Oh,
and that was one of the toughest things I ever
You're going to
done.
have to explain.
Okay,
because
right.
obviously
Right.
it's more big and big.
Yeah. Sprint triathlon is 750 metre swim.
Steve, can I just stop a minute? Sorry, mate. Jared, can you do us a favour? When we talk about triathlons, can you stop eating all the Jaffa cakes?
no.
For all the listeners, the noise that is interfering with this, it's not interference, it's Jared just getting fat.
You've had half a pack already.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, as I was saying, sprint triathlon is 750 metre swim, 20k bike ride, and a 5k run. So then you have your Olympic distance, which is 1500 metre swim, 40k bike ride, 10k run. Then you have your half Ironman distance, which is 1.2 mile swim, 56 mile bike ride, and then a half a marathon at the end. Not next year, maybe the year after, I'm going to try and do Ironman Wales, which is it's 112 miles altogether. So it's 2.4 mile swim. What do we say? 56 mile bike ride. No, more than that.
There's more.
73 bike ride, and then you got a full marathon at the end. And they do it down in Tenby, which is one of the hardest courses that you're going
So
to.
my previous
well.
regional manager in work did it last year, and it took him like just over 2 hours or 3 hours to do it. 2-3 hours.
No. If you
It's
do
longer
it,
than
if
that.
you
Full
do
Ironman,
if
is
you're
it?
doing full Ironman, that's going to take you 16, 17 hours.
I don't know,
Fucking
probably
hell.
half a mile.
Yeah. I done long course weekend this year, which is the Ironman distance, but it's spread over the weekend.
What will it be now? So one a day.
So you do the swim on the Friday evening,
Yeah.
you do the bike ride on the Saturday, and then you do the run on the Sunday.
So
then.
take a 10 for everything.
They reckon doing it all in one day is better because you haven't got time to recover. You know what I mean? So you do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
swim, you're aching the
Yeah,
next
there's
day.
lactic acid that building up as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
One day,
it's-
innit?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right. What kind of preparations do you do before an event? how long do you take training and
Pizzas.
Yeah.
pizzas and
Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa cakes? But
Well,
Tattoo time.
recently nothing really. Yeah. But yeah, when I trained for my first 2 triathlons, I done loads. I was out riding my bike. I also got a turbo trainer where you put your bike onto a like a stand, and it tells you how fast you're going, what wattage, and you just because you can't stop pedaling. It's like 2 hours on that bike. It's like being out on the road for 3 hours because you just got to keep going, and that just gives you the bike fitness.
Is on the road compared to in-house comparison?
No, yeah. Well, you haven't got the headwinds. You haven't got the, you haven't got the climate.
You're not climatising as
Yeah.
such.
Whereas with an indoor trainer, you can stay at your optimum for longer.
Yeah.
Whereas out on the road, you're pushing it to get up the hill,
Yeah.
and then you're freewheeling to get so you're just staying level, and it's just building your fitness up, just build it up.
I suppose when it comes to this,
Stamina boost.
you can never train enough. Like it's just
You can do too much. You can,
Yeah?
They reckon you can train for an Ironman for the running on 10 miles a week. So they reckon you can do an Ironman marathon. After an Ironman, you can do the marathon after 10 miles a week. That's all you need to do. It's just the swimming and it's the bike.
yeah.
It's the bike you got to do, because if you can get the time, because there's cut-offs on all of these things. If you don't do it in a certain time, they'll say, sorry, you can't carry on. You know,
Never.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
You got there's
Ironman
cut-offs.
is really strict. Like,
There's
proper
cut-offs
strict
for
time.
certain times.
So how do you get better?
You just keep practicing. I know people who've done it 3 or 4 times and been pulled off every time.
All right.
You know, and that's the most expensive rucksack you're ever going to buy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You know, you're paying £300 to do that.
Yeah.
You get a rucksack.
So we are.
So Steve, where were you then? Because I can see your arms are covered.
Mm.
But how long did the tattoos take, mate? And which ones you probably that arm favourite?
Which one's your
Yeah,
favourite?
the Marvel's the favourite. Yeah.
Well, which part?
Hang on, before we do anything, is it finished?
No, not quite. I've got to colour in all the webs and that now. But,
Which bit's your favourite, bud?
Thor. Because
It is
I like the bold colours on Thor.
Yeah.
No, that is really good.
Yeah.
I like Wolverine. I gotta be honest.
Can I
I'll
just
Can you
just-
say Halkside is one
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you can see Halkside?
Can I just say Alksai is green, right? And if we look closer on mine, right, Alksai is green as well. That's my point.
No,
It's white.
no, I like.
There's no
They took
eye.
between everything. They cost me a fortune and taking hours.
Right.
You know.
We are unfortunately running low on time,
Yeah.
but I will ask after you finish these events, right? What does that feel like? But it's got to be an element of adrenaline rush.
First ever event I finished, I just bawled my eyes out. I just cried and cried.
Achievement, like.
Yeah, it was such a, and that was just a cycle ride. That wasn't a triathlon.
Aye.
I was down in Pembroke and I'd done the hardest day's riding of my life, and I come over that line, didn't think I was going to finish, and I just cried. It was like, and boys were like, what are you crying for? I said, I don't know.
I know how that feels, but I've had 7 meals in a buffet, like, and on the 7th, I've cried, but I'm so fucking
That was
accomplished.
an
that one.
achievement for Johnny with 7 meals.
Yeah, when he's running for that ice cream van and he falls over, he's
Well, thanks very much for coming on the show, Steve. You've been bloody brilliant.
Question.
Yeah, of course,
Really
can.
quick. It was one this weekend, wasn't it? Did you go
It's
down?
today.
Did you go down?
No. Well,
Obviously,
not.
you.
I'm here.
He's you.
Yeah.
He's sat in front of you. He's like sat right in front of you, but.
Well, I don't know if he's still doing it right
Well,
now. I don't know.
Yeah, of course they won't finish till like 10 o'clock tonight. They won't finish till well late.
No wonder I'd be quiet in the show.
You have been very quiet in the show, you have.
Dickheads.
Well, thanks for coming on, Steve. And I presume you're going to stay for the quiz and take part in the quiz with us?
Yeah, no worries.
Brilliant.
Steve, if you come back, right, I can ask you the rest of my questions that Jar's not letting me ask you now.
Time is always cutting us short all the time, but it's a pain in the arse, but that's the way it goes,
This
isn't it?
boy's doing triathlons.
I know.
Hours and hours.
I know.
You're worn out after 6 traffic kicks.
7.
So Johnny's going to keep...
You can do the scores.
I do the
You can do
scores.
the scores.
I'll do the scores this week.
Go on then, Bird. Bird's
Right,
doing the scores
can I
again.
just answer instead of
Yeah.
put my hand up?
No, your hand's going
Right, the
up.
hand's going up. That's all it's going. No names, just a hand.
But we
going up.
can't, because what if we all put our hands up?
He's fucking master this
I'm
week,
first,
lads.
bud.
Thank
Right,
you.
it's not hard to go, Jared.
The rules are chosen by the quizmaster.
Right, do you want to explain what the quiz is?
So the quiz is, you've got to guess the movie, any type of movie, in the 3 clues that I'm going to give you.
Oh, so you ripped my quiz off last week?
He's just going to give us a name, Vinny.
Wait. Where did you get your quiz idea from?
Completely off the top of my head.
Off the top of my head, yeah? While I was looking at my list.
No? No.
Right, you ready, boys?
Dane, you ready?
Can I just say you wrote Steve 1 and Steve 2 down?
Is it 3 clues?
It's 3 clues.
If you answer on the first, do you get
Yeah.
3 points or just 1?
Yeah, 3 points on the one.
Oof.
3 points on the first clue, 2 points on the second, and then 1 point on the one.
And it's a movie.
It's a movie.
All movies?
Can I ask you,
Any type of movie.
what if you get the answer before you ask the question like Dane does? Just get 4 points?
That didn't happen like that.
Right.
Didn't happen like that.
So the very first one, clue, is a high school senior.
Ooh, hand up.
Steve?
Team
One.
Wolf. Team Wolf.
Nope. Steve,
You
one.
can't answer again, no, you
Greece.
Nope.
Oh,
Bird?
I don't know the name of the film. It's the one with Tom Hanks in.
Nope.
It's only me left, boys.
So-
oh, wankers.
The second clue.
Don't look at him. They
A
can't answer.
World War II veteran.
Oh.
So the first clue was a high school senior. Second clue, a World War II veteran.
They're supposed to get easier socks. That's not easier,
The
but.
last one is easy.
Come on, then.
Third one.
I'm happy for the 1 point,
Third
boys.
one, an injured leg.
Steve.
I have no. How is that fucking easy?
Steve.
Steve one.
No, you cannot answer.
Oh, wait, one answer, go on.
Don't get a point.
Is it Mr. Gump?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's the Karate Kid.
Oh, yes.
Dropout.
I got it.
An high school senior.
High school senior.
A World War II veteran.
Mr. Miyagi.
And an injured leg.
I'm sorry, but my quiz was much easier and better than this, but Dane, tell him, bud. Tell him.
Yeah, I didn't know Miyagi went to World War II. I just thought he was just whipping
Yeah,
people
he did, yeah.
left, right, like.
But he did.
Right, so question 2. First clue is a parapsychologist. So I can't even pronounce that word, but you want to look at that, Steve? You wanna
Well, the
pronounce-
answer.
Oh, look at that, look.
Yeah, parapsychologist, yeah.
That's the first clue.
That is not a clue!
It is.
Oh my god,
that
so
the
big.
word?
Such a big
That's
fuck.
That's it.
Just the word
It's
parapsychologist.
the vaguest quiz I've ever fucking seen, boys.
Second one, a library.
You might as well say this film has got people in it.
Ghostbusters.
Good man, Jared.
Fucking hell.
How many did you
You
get
say your
back?
name.
Did you get
points.
2 points.
Have to.
Third one,
Are you enjoying this now, John?
No.
question 3. First clue, a sick boy.
Train spotting. Sorry.
That would have been good. That would have been good. You fucked those, Steve.
Listen now, right?
Steve's out. Steve
Listen now,
2.
you've got to think the way Andrew thinks.
Yeah, you have got to think about Andrew
Andrew
thinks.
is going to do that for
The second one is a Spaniard.
a sick boy in a Spaniard.
Yep. And then the third one, a pirate. You think of a movie. You got a sick.
I'm going to guess Zorro.
No,
A Princess Bride.
no.
It is!
Is it Highlander?
It is, yeah.
He's such a dick, man.
Shall I go 1 point, bud?
Fucking hell.
What was it?
Princess Bride. Princess Bride.
This is so vague.
Vegas. Fuck. This movie got people in it. They speak lines.
Dane, it's only because you're not getting the answer before the question's asked.
Question 4. First clue is chopsticks.
Well,
His hands up. His hands up, Andrew. Andrew, his hands up.
I don't know the name of the film, it's the Bruce Lee one, where he catches the fly with chopsticks.
Nope.
You fucked, man.
Big.
It is Steve. Big. Steve 2 with 3 points.
Motherfucker.
Jumping on
The other clues were
So I give you an idea.
a fortune teller machine
Right.
That is in the music.
and a job at a toy company.
Wait.
Not bad, not
what?
bad, not
So the
bad.
other 2 clues were a
thinking
fortune
that
teller
before.
machine
Oh, right.
and the third one was a job at the toy company.
I
Next
said it's
one.
in the music. I came to it.
Bastard caught up with me now on points.
Question 5. The first one was the K/12 or the K12. That's the first clue.
There's a mountain. There's a mountain.
No, it's not. It's
Right.
There's a mountain there. Or
You don't want a second
Or
clue?
a dog. Ooh, it's a dog. Keep your fucking hand down, bud.
Steve?
Hunt for Red October.
No.
No.
K2 class submarine.
K12. Right. The second clue is I want my $2.
I want my $2 and a K12.
Yeah. The K12. I
Where
want
you
my
getting these from?
$2. And then the third clue is everybody wants some.
Right, Andrew, they're supposed to get easier.
What is
Fuck.
How when you got the answers in front of you?
Don't say I ask a quiz every week.
No? Anyone know?
K12.
K12. I want my $2. And
Yeah.
everybody wants some.
No.
No?
I'm out.
Anyone? So the film was Better Off Dead.
Never you'd be.
Better off dead.
Yep.
Never you'd be.
Better off ending this quiz more like.
Right, this one's so. If anyone don't get this, I'm gonna fucking start rolling. Right, question 6. First clue: don't feed after midnight.
Jared!
Jared,
Dick.
Gremlins.
good man, Jared.
Give my 3 points.
You dick.
And the other 2 clues
And
were.
that's the hard question, is it?
The other 2 clues were Christmas time and a Mowgli.
Christmas time.
Right, you should have started with the Christmas time.
Mogwai.
You should have started.
Mogwai.
You should have started with the Christmas time.
And
Should've
that
started.
Don't Feed After Midnight should have been the last.
The last one, yeah.
No, he said Mowgli.
Mogwai.
Well, he said Mowgli actually.
Mowgli, I said, fine. Question 7. So, first clue is Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago.
Sorry?
Abe.
Abe Froman.
The sauciest king of Chicago.
The Sausage King.
of Chicago. No.
Oh,
Second one clue is 1961 Ferrari 250 GT.
I'm gonna go for Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
You are right back.
I was going to go for Ferris Bueller's Day Off and all.
That's 2 points for Bird.
Fuck. Steve,
I'm last.
Steve, you got a point,
I
man.
get nothing.
Here we go then. Ready for this? Question 8.
Fucking hell.
A trail of Reese's Pieces.
E.T.
Good man.
What is it?
E.T.
Look at him, Bird, back on the board, boy.
You're winning by
The other
one.
2 clues were
Catch him,
a
man.
glowing finger, and the third one was a speak and spell.
Why is a speak and spell the last one before glowing for that? They're supposed to fucking start hard.
This is the way the quiz is going, bud.
But you done the quiz.
The quiz is online.
Don't you sweat at me.
Quiz online.
Don't you sweat at me.
The first one is question 9 now. So 1.21 gigawatts.
Steve?
Steve.
Don't you say it. Don't say it. Don't you dare say it.
Why can't
I want to answer
What's
this.
the future?
Motherfucker.
Yes, Steve.
Put them points down!
Steve with 3 points.
I knew it.
The other 2 clues were
We don't care. We know it.
Libyans,
You know,
Damn.
the interest
and
behind
then
it,
the clock tower is the last
the
one.
interest behind is which of the first questions is it the easiest or the
I know why.
It's interesting.
It's the way the quiz is going, bud. Question 10. First clue is Taggart and Rosewood.
Oh,
Steve,
Beverly Hills Cop.
good man.
Motherfucker.
You
And
can
he just
a
called
banana
it.
of the tailpipe.
Question 11. The first clue is Brat Pack.
Breakfast Club.
He's correct.
Yes.
The other 2 clues were detention, and the last one was
I
cannabis.
know. The problem is, John, there's about 4 films which is back.
Question 12. The first one is a book.
A book. Jared.
Ja.
Never ending story.
Yep.
He doesn't know the answer himself. He's just literally pulled this offline right now.
The third one, second one was
What's your
a
point?
talisman, and then the last one was
A what?
oracle.
Talisman.
Talisman, and then the last one was never ending story.
That was the last one. Never,
No.
never the story.
Question 13. The first one is a pilot.
Could be
Anything.
anything. Could be Top Gun.
At least it's the first question.
I'm going for Top Gun.
Third, you are right, mate.
Wait, hang on. I put my hand up then. I put my hand up then.
You ain't getting 3 points for that. Come on now.
Talks.
Don't give him. He always gets points for other
What's the
people's
rules?
answers.
What's the
He
rules?
always gets points for other people's answers.
He does cheat.
You play fuck for weeks because you only want to put your hand up and not
First doing the scoring.
You see your name, you
First doing
still
the
want
scoring.
points.
Right, question 14, and there's one more after this. The first one is a play. Right? Second one is a baby. And the third one is a king.
What the fuck?
Even I just got it.
I love the fact that he doesn't know, right? And he knows that none of us are going to know because he didn't even pause between the fucking...
Did you hear what he just said?
Right,
He clicked the answer, man.
I got it.
I got it.
Good preparation.
No worries, right. So the first one
Play.
is a play.
Yeah.
The second one is a baby. And then the third one, a king. There we go.
I don't know, slow down.
Ah, right.
Nah, I got fuck off.
I got nothing.
Labyrinth.
I was actually going to say Labyrinth.
A play.
But I haven't seen it all.
Yeah.
The play. I didn't get the play bit.
Labyrinth was a play, wasn't it?
What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean? I was actually going to.
Labyrinth was a movie, it wasn't a play.
There's 2 of the clues you said in Labyrinth.
A play.
That one might just like, threw me off a bit.
Right, a play.
You got a baby and a king.
I remember the baby at the
Yeah,
start
but
because
what's
his baby
the
sits him.
But what's the play bit?
He
You know,
doesn't.
I don't know my fuck myself. No.
He's in minute.
Back up.
You probably just
The
got to
last
Google, oh God,
pressure.
please help me find a
So,
clue.
last question.
I just
So,
had to make a
the
point
first
to
clue is a treasure map.
Oh, Goonies.
It's good.
Bird is correct.
I want to just go to the walking doors, then.
Steve too.
If anyone wants to know, the second one was a
No, we don't know.
doubloon or doubloon.
A doubloon.
A doubloon.
Which is, what's a doubloon?
Oh, fuck.
It's a Spanish coin.
Jared won by
And,
12 points.
Yes!
The last one was a wishing well.
I wish you would.
Jared is the winner.
Come on.
What can I say? I'm Jared.
I'm Jay.
I'm Andrew.
I fucked.
And you have been.
Steve.
And you have listened to a Grave for Crows podcast.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.